Oh, what's up, beautiful people? I'm supposed to do something weird to start this stream, and I forgot what it was. Arriving! Somebody told me I should say, arriving! What chaos will tonight bring? Hi, I'm Russell Holiday. This is Nothing is Perfect. We're about to watch the Canucks and the LA Kings together. It's going to be lots of fun. So we're going to do the things with the stuff. We're going to start off by saying hello to all the beautiful people who are already in chat. We're going to go through the stats that you want, but you don't really need. We're going to go through the Canucks lineup, which has changed a little bit from the last game. And then as well, during the first intermission, we're going to have Mr. Dustin Boydell coming for the Rusty and Dusty Sideshow. We're going to talk about the ups and downs. We're going to talk about Hoglander getting demoted. We're going to talk about this homestand and what our expectations are. And we're going to get you up to date on two Abbey Canuck games that happened since we last saw you. So 2 Abbotsford Canucks games. During the second intermission, it's your boy, Jacob, from Jake Takes Hockey. We're going to do a little mid-season review and a little look forward to the Canucks season moving forward. So let's say hello. And as you know, my whole computer crashed at some point. So I'm going to read some of these out that you won't be able to see. First message, Zach, go Leafs go. Calvin99 Charlie. Trevor Linden, Go Canucks Glow. Trevor Linden, Go Canucks Glow. Zach, putting the Maple Leaf in there. Hachiko shows up. Hello, Hachiko. Go Orcas. Big Mac. Yo, what's shaking on? Good to have you, Big Mac. Thanks for stopping by. Hachiko says, hello, Big Mac. Big Mac says, how's it going, Hachiko? And Hachiko says, pretty good. What about you? And then Calvin99 Charlie, 6:40, late as usual. This guy, laugh out loud. Yeah, I literally have my dinner here too. So you guys are going to get to watch me eat dinner, which you don't normally get. It's going fantastic, says Big Mac. And man, Calvin's like, 6:41. Now, if I may add, Trevor Linden. And there's Jake Takes Hockey. What's up, YouTube? Doing my best Jake impersonation. Big Mac, this guy, right, Calvin? Big Mac's like, sup, Jake? And then she goes like, Jake's, show us your cat. Yeah, so there's a request, Jake, to show your cat during the second intermission. Jake Takes Hockey, just ready to watch the Canucks most definitely win tonight. Smiley face. Haha, I am on in the second, so we will see, Hachiko. And Big Mac's like, heck yeah. And then there's me. This is me. My whole computer just crashed. Laugh out loud. She's back running. See you soon. Foreshadowing for the game, I see, says Hachiko. Yep, it might be. You never know. Jake Takes Hockey. If the Canucks don't win, I may crash out. I haven't seen them win in legit forever. Laugh out loud. Dave DeVilliers, what's up? Watching from South Africa. Hello, fellow humans. That sounds like something an alien or robot would say, isn't it? Dave, are you a real person or are you a robot? Big Mac, yo, Dave. And Dobster. Yeah, Dobby's just sitting there right beside me, staring at me. Staring into my soul. Major Tau is ready. Welcome, Major Tau. Dobby. And then Dave DeVilliers is like, howdy, Big Mac. And Jake's like, Davester. And then Major Tau's like, can the Canucks score 3+ goals tonight? Probably not. I'm gonna die. Live on the air. Streamer dies live on the air. No, I'm not gonna die. We're just gonna do a poll question right now. Yes. No. OTL. There we go. Okay, there's your options. Yes, no, OTL. There's your first poll question of the night, kids. Jake Takes Hockey, Big Mac. And Major Tau's like, Big Mac. And then Barbershop Window shows up and is just like, let's go Kings! That's asking a lot, Major. Yep, 3 goals, that's a lot. Sub Jake, says Dave. Major Tau, Jake, I've decided that we are far too optimistic about the future. Who even knows anything? And are we even real? Canucks could theoretically score 18 plus goals and win the cup tonight. Yeah, they score 18 goals. I feel like they'll just give them the cup now. Mike Torrance in the chat. Good luck, Canucks. Welcome, Mike Torrance. Nice to have you. Major Tau. When the Canucks are mid, do I even exist epitomologically? And Jazz is in chat. Welcome, Jazz. Canucks glow. Canucks glow. And Big Mac's like, yo, Major. And then Jake's like, Major, my anxiety just spiked. Ha! Calvin 99 Charlie, late. 12 minutes, laugh out loud. Mike Torrance, yay, Jake. Jazz says, Barber, are you a Kings fan? No, Barber's a troll. He's a Vancouver troll. Yeah, Mike Torrance knows it. Calvin 99 Charlie, I added Jacob on my Xbox. And Major Tao says, is life even worth living if my emojis aren't working and the Canucks are mid? Jake Six, yes, sir. I'll add you to the realm. Drew Richards, good evening, Rusky and team. Canucks Flow, welcome, Drewski. Always good to have your brother, the king of the mods. Major Jake Stakes, ha ha ha. And then Jazz, I hope people in Los Angeles are safe and sound. I agree. Jazz, we need Calgary to lose and us to win to earn back our wild card spot. Yep. Milosh in the chat. What's up, everyone? Have a great night, peeps. Yeah, we're good to have you, Milosh. Good to have you, brother. Jake Stakes. Vancouver. And then Zach like, Leafs win. And then Milosh says, go Canucks, go. And then Jake's like, hey, me sir. Overtime loss for sure. Big Hog shows up after his big goal the other night, gets demoted. We'll talk a bit about that. And then Jake takes Hockey Hogster. And then Big Hog's like, I was at the Sens Caps game today. Ooh, very fun, brother. You're down in Ottawa, eh? Leah's like, goal, goal, goal. Welcome, Leah. Nice to have you. People's First Yukon. It's been like an age since we've seen you. Welcome back, People's First Yukon. Major spitting some real facts tonight. Yuckster, Jakester, Leester. Leah, a bit too early. You never know. People's First Yukon. Let's go, Vancouver Canucks. And then Big Mac's like, Big Hog. And then Jake's like, Jester. And then Big Hog's like, Big Mac. And then Jazz is like 4-1 Blues against Flames. So the Blues are beating the Flames 4-1 right now? Is that what the score is? So I would love if that's the correct answer. Okay. Let's hop on over and have a look at the stats that you want, but you don't really need, that you can't even see right now. So let's make sure you can see them. There we go. The new and improved stats that you want, but you don't really need. See, we even got a title now. Canucks on Thursday. They've played 570 times on Thursday at home. They played 221 times. They're 120 and 88 on home ice. We're not going to talk about the road. We're just forget. Let's just delete the road. No, we can't delete the road. We have to remember that they also play on the road. The Canucks record on January the 16th, they played 24 times on January the 16th. At home, they are 7-5 in 13 games, 7-5-1. As you can see, I've also deleted ties. I've made that decision because we don't have ties anymore. So I deleted them off the stats that you want, but you don't really need. We're looking at the Canucks versus the Kings over the years. They've played 237 times. The Canucks are 120 and 106 against them, and they're 70 and 41 at home. So I'm liking those numbers right there. If you're looking at the Canucks and the Kings on Thursday, even better at home. 11-3 in 14 games at home on Thursday. So Thursday apparently is a good night for the Canucks. And then in last 10 meetings between the Canucks and the Kings, they've split their last 10 games going 5-5. And then the Canucks have 23 goals for and 29 goals against in that time. So pretty close stuff. Canucks current leading scorer against the Kings is Brock Besser. He's got 17 goals in 21 games. So look to have Besser having a big night. Also, who forgot about Jeannot? That piece of garbage. Swear jar, that piece of shit. Jeannot, who hit Besser last time they played, knocked him out for a couple games. So we'll see if Besser can get some revenge tonight, getting on the score sheet. JT Miller's your assist leader, 15 assists in 15 games. And then Brock Besser takes your overall points. He's got 23 points, over a point a game. 23 points in 21 games against the Kings. And if we're looking at the Kings against the Canucks, it's Kopitar, 17 goals, 43 assists, 60 points, 68 games. So it is, I don't often say things about the other players, but it is Kopitar's 69th game against the Canucks tonight, so that's pretty nice. Looking at the overall stats, Kempe has got 4 points in the last 5 games for the Kings. That's 3 goals. And then Philip Deneau has 2 assists in the last 5 games. Quinn Hughes, 5 points in the last 5 games. JT Miller with 2 goals in the last 5 games. And Quinn Hughes with 4 assists in the last 5 games. The last time they played, obviously, 4-2, Vancouver won. That's also the game that we had Hachiko and Major Tau at. And that's the game that Jeannot hit Besser in the head. So it should be interesting to see if there's any kind of retribution from the Canucks tonight. We're looking at the team stats. The LA Kings are terrible on the power play. They've only got 15%, 29th. Canucks are middle of the pack, top middle, 21.8%. Penalty kill, Kings are pretty good, 82% on the penalty kill. Canucks are 81%, so just behind them in 13th. Face off, pretty close, 50.9, 50, 14th and 19th. Looking for goals for, 2.95 is 18th for the Kings. The Canucks are even worse at 20th with 2.88. This is the one that scares me. The Kings are the best defensive team in the entire league right now, only allowing 2.41 goals. The Canucks are 22nd, so that's a little scary. Not going to lie to you. If you're looking at the last 10 games, the Kings are 6-3-1, so they've been doing pretty well. They are on a 2-game losing streak against the Canadian teams. So we'll see if we can make their misery worse by getting another win against them. And then the Canucks are 3-4-3. So they are running like 500, like they always are for the last decade, losing that big, bad game against the Winnipeg Jets the other day, which wasn't good. It wasn't good. But the Toronto game was fun, but Carolina wasn't good. And Washington was a good game, but it ended badly. And then Montreal was a good game, and it ended badly. And we lost to Nashville, even though they're the worst team. Anarchy. Okay. Let's get back to the bar, and then we'll bring up the lineup for you, because I know we want to see the lineup, don't we? So new look on the top line. Offensive lines. Top line is now not showing up. Top line is now Jake DeBrusk, Pedersen, and Jonathan Lekermacki getting promoted from the 4th line to the top line. Got D. Giuseppe, JT Miller, and Brock Besser back together. A line we've seen a couple times. Danton Heinen, Suter, and Garland playing together. So Garland getting knocked down to the 3rd line. And then Hoglander, like I said, getting demoted to the 4th line, playing with Bluger and Kiefer Sherwood down there. Let's have a look at the defense. Spoiler alert, only one change. We still got Philip Hronik back in the lineup, playing with Quinn Hughes on the top pair. Second pair is Derek Forbett and Tyler Myers, just like last game. We now have Juleson being removed from the lineup. It is Carson Soucy and Day Harney playing together. So Juleson getting his scratch. And then Mr. Thatcher Demko starts for your Vancouver Canucks tonight. Thatcher Demko. So it should be a fun one. It should be fun. Alrighty. Looks like they're about to do the national anthems. There will be 2 of them tonight as we are playing an American team. Oh, snap! Happy 90th birthday to Jim Robson. Holy! Can you guys believe it? Jim Robson's 90 years old. I guess I should do, do you guys remember? Well, you guys are all too young for this. Jim Robson, who's Canucks play-by-play guy during the 94 run. He used to start his broadcasts off. Oh, what did he say? I don't even want to mess it up. What is it? Jim Robson. What did he say? It was like, I want to send a special greeting to everyone in the hospital, all the shut-ins, and anyone who can't make it to the game tonight. That's what Jim Robson used to say at the beginning of all his games. So let's say tonight, to all the shut-ins, all the people in the hospital, all the people who can't make it out to the game tonight, I want to invite you to listen and watch tonight with us as we watch the Canucks and the Kings play at Rogers Arena. Yeah, now they're doing a highlight package of all of Jim Robson's biggest calls. Jake's takes is like, Drewster! And then Jazz is like, Zach, you got cooked by us, remember that. And then Big Hog's like, fun, 1-0 Caps OTL. Or OTW. That's funny. OV, says Mike Torrance. Big hog. Boring game, to be honest. Drew Richards. Jake, the object of a hockey game is to score a goal by shooting the puck into the other team's net. You'll love to see it. Jake, getting some information from Drewski. Jake Takes Hockey. Fun fact, Hog, my first YouTube channel, was Jakester. Huh. Dave DeVilliers missed a few games, but back in the game. Yeah, nice to have you back, Dave. Big Hog, other than the Ovi goal. And Jake says, thank you, Drew. And then Major Tal's like, epistemology. Epistemology is a big word for knowledge. Laugh out loud. $2 dono for Major Tal. Thank you, Major Tal, for the $2 dono. Dobby appreciates it as he has a little nap right beside me. Big Hog, Russell, I could send you the video of the overtime goal. Yeah, send it over. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? We were running away? Come on, come and say hello to the people before you go away. Dobby's going to go for a nap. So let's just have him here for a minute. You see how sleepy he looks? He needs a nap because he's a dog that sleeps all the time. Yes. Say hello to everyone, Dobberton. Can I have a kiss? Oh, yes, that's a nice one. Okay, Dobberton, you can go now. Oh, yes, there you go. Dave DeVilliers, wish I had been there for the Leafs game. Yeah, it was a good one to watch. Mike Torrance, $5 word, as my dad would say. Yeah, you gotta pay to be able to pronounce that one. $2. Ha ha ha. Jake's, I'm so freaking hyped for this game. And Big Hog's like, same. And then Calvin 99 Charlie, 2 more wins. I'm in bronze 3. Oh, for is that for Marvel Rivals, right? Zach swear jar. Jazz getting the swear jar out for Hut. And then Major Tal says, Jake Takes Hockey, are we in a hockey game? No, football. People's First Yukon. I think Brock and Quinn going to score. I'd be happy if Brock and Quinn both scored. Jake Takes Hockey. I actually had no idea anymore, Major. I don't even know if we exist or if any of this is real anymore. Oh, you don't know if it's real anymore. Hog 2. Major Tal. I have Hogs, Besser, and Miller and Petey scoring tonight. W. Gary Wiseman, the finest, the funniest man in chat has arrived, everyone. Get ready to chuckle because Gary Wiseman's here. He's a very wise man. I'm kind of jaded at this point. Don't really care if we win or lose. I just hope we don't lose by too much. People's First Yukon. Jazz, 1-0 Avalanche against the Oilers somehow. Major Tao, Gary, totally understand, homie. Jazz is like, yes, sir. And then Jake's like, Gare Bear. Mohammed in the chat. Welcome, Mohammed. Hello, Russell and everyone. Hello, Mohammed. Nice to have you. And Gary's like, yo. People's First Yukon. I think the Canucks have 6 and the Kings have 3. Okay, so 6-3 win. People's First Yukon. Hi, Mohammed. And then Jake's like, Mohammedster, what's up, bruh? And then Big Hog's like, put Hog on the first line. Hashtag. Mohammed, go, Canucks, go. Go, Canucks, go. Go, Canucks, go. No dang. Leafs 4, Devils 3. Lecker and Petey, says Major. Gary Desharnais and Juleson is like picking between Beavis and Butthead. Yep. That's a good point. What time are we live on Saturday versus Edmonton? We'll be live at 6:40 on Saturday versus Edmonton. And it's going to be a busy show that night. We're going to have Dustin on as usual. We're going to have Mike Saunders live from Rogers Arena. He's going to be in the building. And he's going to be there with his friend Mike. So we're going to have Mike interviewing Mike during the second intermission on Saturday. So get ready for it. Mohammed says, hello, People's First Yukon. And People's First Yukon says, how are you, Mohammed? And then Major Tao says, hi at Mohammed. And then he corrects himself by saying Mohammed. And then Mohammed says, hello, Major Tao. And then Noah Dang says, Oilers 0-2 available. So the Oilers are now down 2-0. And we are underway at Rogers Arena. 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 48, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44. There's your countdown. We're live. Mike Torrance want to see more than 35 shots tonight. Correct. Yeah. LA Kings start the game by icing the puck like a bunch of fools. They need to learn the rules. The Kings are fools. W. Noah. Pachico, guys, for one of my classes this semester, I will be in a lab with real human remains. Oh, dead bodies, eh? Mike Torrance, 25. Oh, 25 shots, yeah. Canucks control off the face-off on the icing because LA doesn't know the rules, and then the puck goes out of play. So we're in a banger of a start. We've got 2 whistles, and we're 20 seconds into the game. Major Tau, at Drew Richards, I understand what you're saying, but how do we win? And then we got the Dobby emojis. Dobby. And Matt watching from the future. Welcome, Matt. Dobbs! Yeah, and now he's having a nap. Maybe we'll bring him back on. Jake's takes. I would like to be the commentator for the Canucks once Shorthouse is done. We'll do it together. Jake, we'll do it together. Mohammed, excited about the game tonight. People's first Yukon. Hope everything is going well. Mike Torrance is also using that custom Dobby emoji. Gary Wiseman, are students expected to source their own set of human remains, Chico? Chico just goes down to the nightclub at night. Besser behind the net to Miller. Miller bats it up to Hronek on the point. Kempe pokes the puck past Hronek, comes in, and the Kings score because Hronek couldn't get back. 51 seconds into the game, and the LA Kings have scored first, which is what we wanted to happen, right? Hronek poops the bed. Oh no. Hronek getting burned. And he couldn't get back. Why are you stopping skating? Hey, everyone, watch the highlights. Why is Hronek not skating? He's gliding back like a fool. Brutal. Good job, Hronek. Good start. W. Big Hog. Gary Wiseman. Unfortunately, no. Jazz. Hey, Zach, if you support the Canucks, then I'll support the Leafs too. And Zach does like the Canucks too. He just is also a Leafs fan. Zorro Rosario. Hello, Russell and everyone. Welcome to the chat. Zorro Rosario. Nice to have you. And then Jake's like, Roaster. And then Matt says, Canucks in regulation blue unis again. I love to see it. Yeah. I think they're doing the black skate on. Saturday against the Oilers. Yeah, the Oilers will be a black skate night. Emperor King, let's go! Emperor King. You get a cheer against the Canucks tonight, right? Because you're a Kings fan. Welcome anyways. Hope you enjoy the game. You got a good start already. They haven't even registered a shot for the Kings yet, but they have a goal, so this is some really good save percentage here. Oh yeah, sorry. Cheers! Too evil! Jake says, hi. Hello, Emperor King. Big Hog says, I got a Canuck Orca flag today. That's cool. Patterson gets taken down. Holding. Trevor Moore. Yeah, Trevor Moore just grabs his shoulder and yanks him down. Why are you complaining? Sorry, but I'm rooting for the LA Kings. That's fine. I always say we accept all fans here on Nothing is Perfect. Get out. No, Big Hog. Be nice. Jake Stakes Hoggy. All good. Be a good game hog. Hog. Dan Carlo, watch him from the Philippines. Go Canucks, go. Go Philippines, go. Big PP. And then Rome's in the chat. Hello, everyone. Let's get ready to rumble. Canucks win the faceoff on the power play. Quinn Hughes with a shot. Deflects wide. Puck comes all the way out. Down the ice. Gary Wiseman, who is Major cheering for today? Major will be cheering for the Canucks, I believe. Jake's takes Romster, and then Matt says, at Dan, Manila needs an expansion team. Ha! Rome, hey, at Jake's takes Hoggy. Lanky Hattie says Big Hog, and then Big Hog's like, learn the rules, LA. LA skates the puck out shorthanded. Quinn Hughes can't get the puck back. Now he's just playing rugby in the corner. I predict both teams get a shutout tonight. Big Hog, Kings make rules they should know better. This is true. But that's a classic King, right? Make a rule and then don't follow it. Best are under pressure. Under pressure. Can't keep it in on the line. 1 minute left to go on the power play. Quinn Hughes throws it rink wide. Garland collects the puck. Puts it to himself. And then chips it over the glass. Good prediction, says Big Hog. High-paced game so far. Yeah, they're moving. 17:08 left in the first period. What did I do? I know, right? They scored. Oh, God. Let's go, Kings! FFF. David W2, the latest at Nothing is Perfect poll on potential outcomes for the Canucks at their home game against the LA Kings. I see the Canucks allowing at least 3 goals, and they already allowed 1. Yep. Awesome start. Here we go. Boo! No! Good Lord. Oh, no. No, everyone. It's cool. It's cool. We did this on purpose. Laugh out loud. Mike, we have the Kings right where we want them. Matt knows. Matt knows. Mohammed says, come on, Canucks. David W. Demko, a little slow to react, and it's 1-0 Kings, the same score by which in OT over the Canadian Tire Center, the Southeastern Ontario, the Capitals have beaten the Sens in OT on a goal by Ovi. That's right, Matt. Mohammed, diehard Red Wings fan. Welcome, brother. Congratulations on the big win earlier. Another 5-2 win for the Wings. You guys are doing really well under your new coach, eh? Hi, Russell and everyone. Welcome, diehard. Nice to have you again, brother. Rome says, hello, diehard Red Wings fan. Big Hog, David, I was at the game. Yeah, David's jealous. Canucks power play is over. Oh, and JT Miller gets his pocket picked by the man coming out of the penalty box. And then Leckermack, flings it in. Manages not to put it over the boards, which is impressive. Puck to the front of the net by Suter, but gets batted back to the corner. Sherwood throws a hit. And the puck comes all the way down into the Canucks zone. Not enough for icing, though. Dave DeVilliers, love my Canucks, but my wife comes from Toronto area, so Leafs my second team. But only when they're not playing the Canucks. Too evil, says Big Mac. Cheers to evil, says Mohammed. Oh, puck almost getting to the front of the net. Heinen, Susie on the point, shot to the front, gets blocked. Heinen collected high slot, trying to get it down low. LA manages to chop it out to center ice, though. Desharnais gets dumped on his booty. Bluger can't get the pass. That's a little off of him. Canucks power play. Yeah, didn't work. Didn't work. What time are we going live on Saturday? We're going live at 6:40 on Saturday, people. You know what else is massive? Too evil. What? 51 seconds into the game. Yep, they scored. Joshua's low taper fade. Yep. All we need is evil, says Major Tau. I'm cheering for the Canucks, but the Kings are my number 2. Yep. So Emperor King is a... Oh, there's a tripping call. Forbort gets taken down. Just like that, brother. You can't trip people. Why? You're from there? Yes. He lives in LA. David W. passing seems to be not as crisp for the Canucks on their power play. Canucks PP misfires and doesn't score. Passer to Linden is here, everyone. Hello, Passer to Linden. Welcome, Jay. Nice to have you, brother. Thanks for being here. Major Tao, Big Hog. Yeah, I live in LA. Watched them win 2 cups. Been to a lot of games. Gary Wiseman, I know a thing or two about PP misfiring. Oh, you might want to get that looked at, Gary. Big Hog Hockey. Oh, you live in LA, Major? I didn't know that. I thought Santa Claus lives in Canada. Canucks lose the faceoff. LA gets the puck all the way down the ice. Thatcher Demko cues it up. Quinn Hughes collects it. Oh, no, that's Garland. DeBrusk battling on the half boards. Connor Garland now battling in the corner. Tries to get the puck back to Petey. Petey gets it. Petey walking back to the blue line. Manages to keep it and gives it over to Hughes on the blue line. Now Hughes right on the blue line in a phone booth. Bastard gets it and then misfires on the pass down low. LA clears it all the way down the ice. Minute 23 left to go. Not a single shot in that PP. We got another one. Yeah, it was a big, massive upset, but we need a lot of... we need it lost brutally to the Sharks, Russell. We played better tonight, yeah. Sometimes that happens. We're Canucks fans, so we expect crazy stuff that happens. Just like the pass comes out of the King zone, so the Canucks are going to have to... It looks like they're changing their power play units now. Yeah, a good win tonight for you, diehard. Major Tao, Big Hog. I'm from Victoria, but used to go for the Canucks game when I lived in Vancouver. Yep. And LA clears the puck all the way down the ice. The Canucks can't get anything going on these power play. Who scores the first Canucks goal? I think it's gonna be Lekkerimäki. Quinn Hughes on the point. Lekkerimäki bobbles the puck. Puck comes out. Canucks are gonna have to get onside again. What a disaster of a power play. Me, Big Hog says he's gonna score first. Besser scores first as Major Tao. Big PP. Mohammed says ha 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 ha. And Big Hog's like big PP. Quinn will first. I love big PP. I'm guessing DeBrus says Gary. Canucks still don't have a shot, eh? Big PP here. No, it wasn't a big PP. Another PP misfire. Rome, I'm going to go with Garland for the first goal. Okay. Rome, you asked a good question, although the Canucks have another opportunity to tie this game up via a Kings penalty, strangely for some misconduct, according to Sportsnet box score. That's funny. Trevor Linden. Big Hog's like, Canucks glow. Canucks glow. We got the fourth line out now. Hronik flips it on net. There it is! We've got our first shot of the game, people! It took all the way to the 12-minute mark of the game, but we did it! We did it, everyone! We got a shot! PP is near and dear. Wait, what's happening? What happened? The Canucks have had 2 power plays and they have 1 shot. Gary Wiseman, Canucks have been getting all the PPs. Yep. Apparently the Canucks love PPs. Rome, David W. Hopefully the Canucks make the most of their opportunities. Nope, they didn't. Fools. Let's go Vancouver Canucks, says People's First Yukon. Segmina, welcome. Canucks need a miracle. Yep, I agree. I think they do need a miracle. Nice, Major. Still no shot. WTF. Yeah, they got one now. Segmina, miracles can be ordered on Amazon or Temu. Canucks will need it. Yeah. Milosh, this is so bad. Yep. Major Tao, are we the miracle that the Canucks need? It's us. Yeah. Diehard's now chilling. Yeah. Big loss against the Sharks. Big win today. Everything comes out even, right? We have a park in Vancouver called Dude Chilling Park. Yep. People's First Yukon. I am from Whitehorse, Yukon, and my boyfriend Jeremiah is Toronto. He is a big Toronto fan. I'm a big Vancouver Canucks fan. Well, I hope you guys can still get along, even though you cheer from different teams. Jakes takes hockey. Canucks have 2 power plays and 0 shots. Laugh out loud. Yep. They finally have 1 shot. As long as they got... No, they haven't been credited with a shot yet. Okay, no. They got a shot now. Yeah, they gave him one. Mike Turrence. Burke. Then Major Towels just getting ready to score 3 straight here. Canucks glow. Canucks glow. Canucks glow. And Major Towels like, oh! And then Drew Richards like, Canucks glow. Canucks glow. Canucks fan 94, welcome, brother. Nice to have you. No, what the Canucks need is to trade JT Miller and retool the defense. Diehard Red Wings fan, but CBJ won today. It's going to be hard for us, but we have a lot of work to get a wild card spot. So Jeannot is on the ice for the first shift of the game. Guess I should eat my dinner, eh? I don't usually eat on stream. You guys know that, but no dang. There it is, Jay Harney. Dunno. Punch him in the face. Maybe this is why Desharnais's in the lineup tonight. Not a really good fight. That was kind of lackluster. Muhammad says, thank you for cheering Canucks at People's First Yukon. Muhammad, allow me on here. Major Child Canucks strategy is let the Kings think they are not good. Yep. What you eating? It is a little tikka masala bowl. Some nice Indian food, a chicken tikka masala. Looks like rice. Looks like a wrestling match, right, Emperor? They took away Vancouver's shot. What the heck? The NHL stats are wild now. Dave DeVilliers, Miller was banging nets with his stick just before Bo left. I'm seeing a pattern. Rome, what you eating? Yeah, it's a tikka masala. It's like rice and like a nice sauce and some chicken. Does it count? Does it count? They might have gotten a shot there. People's first. Let's go, Vancouver Canucks! And Noah Dang's just like, yum. It is tasty. Gary Osmond just noticed the King's text on the helmet is molded and actually protrudes from the surface of the helmet. Must hurt if you punch it in a fight. Oh, that's crazy. The Kings just scored. They have 2 shots and they have 2 goals. Turcotte with his 2nd goal of the game. Is it going to be another one of those, eh? Nice love, a good masala. Pee-wee fight, yeah. That's not revenge. Now there's no shots on the board. They're doing the Sportsnet thing again where the scoreboard's all whacked. Is this really happening right now? It's 3-0. They have 3 goals on 3 shots. Ah, yum. People's First Yukon. Let's go, Vancouver Canucks. We'll win the game tonight. I can't wait to see this comeback. Emperor King. Kings want to play like they're playing against the Sharks. Maybe trade the whole team except Hughes. Holy. Oh, God. Kings score again. Another Kings goal. Canucks are being dethroned. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Nobody freak out. Rick Tocchet called a timeout. You know it's bad because Rick Tocchet called a fucking timeout. They called a timeout. Gonna be a long game, folks. And Emperor King's like, yeah, baby. And then Canucks fan 94 is like, Dave DeVilliers, Miller has become a cancer that will slowly but surely consume the whole team. It caused Horvat to be traded and now spread to Pettersson. Can we make it 0-3? Yes, we can. We already did. Loss. Matt, we need a Tocchet timeout. Can you believe he actually called one? But he called it after the third goal. Dave DeVilliers, man, it's not easy being a Canucks fan. Nope. No, Dang's like, loss. Should I just play Fortnite for you guys instead? Do you guys want to just watch me play Fortnite? David W. Quinn Hughes may want off the Canucks after his existing contract with them has expired. Wow, what an ugly start to this game. Loss. Wow. Tocchet called the timeout. I'm more likely to Tocchet called the timeout. I'm more likely to win the lottery. Yeah, I guess he waited until they had 3 goals against, right? What a joke. OMG. Kings score again. Barbershop window thought it was a tough over at Oilers versus Avs game, but the Oilers are on a back-to-back. Can't watch this game anymore. Too painful. Crying session at 3 a.m. will be there. Yeah, we're going to do another stream tonight, and it'll just be us crying together. Nothing King, says Matt. No dang loss. Big Mac, this sucks. Emperor King's like, yeah! People's Vision, you call him same. OMG, I went for a smoke and then got scored on again. Jake, it's your fault. Why'd you go for a smoke? Now we don't even know what the shots are. Sportsnet doesn't even have the shots up. Boo. I hate to say it, but Tocchet might have to go too. Canucks can't even lose in a dignified fashion. Leah, pathetic and embarrassing. Is the Vancouver Canucks play at home? Yes or no? Yeah, they're playing in Vancouver tonight, people. David W. At Matt Tocchet's Raptors counterpart, Darko Rajakovic. So many times this NBA NHL season calls tied out. Tocchet would seem to have already called one. WTF. OMG. No! Timeout. Timeout what? Wow, no way. Timeout OMG. Thatcher Demko made a save, everyone. Thatcher Demko made a save. Can you believe it? Luke Flyswatter in the house. Thanks for stopping by, Luke Flyswatter. Leah Herring. I kind of hope it's like 8-0. Yeah, Calvin 99 Charlie, it's 3-0. Swear jar. Time for a change. Barbershop window. Flames are down 0-3 in the first. Oilers are down 0-3 in the first. Canucks are down 0-3 in the first. What is happening? All of Western Canada is totally whacked right now. Jason J, pull Demko now! Oh, man, Jason, I wish it was as easy as just pulling Demko. This is not Demko's fault right now. This is just brutal, terrible defending by the Canucks. They're absolute trash right now. The one King fan here is loving it. Yeah, Emperor King is just like, yeah. Emperor, what's that like? Because you're sitting here watching the game with a bunch of Canucks fans and just like, does our pain make it better? Like, does it just like fuel you more? That timeout would have been better like 3 months ago. Major Tao putting some money in the swear jar for me. Thank you, Major Tao. $1 in the swear jar. People's first boo. Fortnite, yeah. Don't know hype. Is this not a different game? It is a different game, but they're playing the same. So, diehard Red Wings fans, I'm watching Oilers versus Avalanche while vibing here. Okay, cool. Because I hear it's 3-0 in the Avalanche game too. Agreed, Canuck fan. Zach says, no! Major Child, let's go. 3 quick goals. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Jazz, we are the worst team in the league. Yeah, it looks like that right now. Gary Wiseman, meanwhile, of the games with Canadian teams in action or that were the Leafs and Sens earned standing points via respective OT win loss. Habs lead the Stars 2-1 late in the third. People's first Yukon. Let's go, Vancouver Canucks. Canucks fan 94. If they do fire Tocchet, who should they replace him with? Dare say Joe Quenneville? It's possible. I mean, he is available, right? Rod just shows up and he's like, rah! Puck on a rebound was available, but DeBrusque couldn't see it. Touch type. Welcome, Rod. How's Kamloops? Is it cold today? David W. The Jets moments ago beat the Kraken 2-1 in regulation. The Flames and Oilers, meanwhile, have multi-goal deficits, although between Alberta teams, the Oilers still have 40 minutes on the ice. Jake, I went for a smoke because I was mad they got scored on. Yep. Jason J, I thought Skinner was bad. Demko, pull yourself. I don't know. What's more pathetic so far? Is it the Canucks' effort or is it Desharnais' attempt to fight? Time to turn things around after having ended the first period of that game versus the Avs down 3-1. The Blues lead the Flames with just over 4 left to go in the third period. 6:17 left to go in the first period. I thought if I wasn't here, we'd win. I'm having another one syndrome, laugh out loud. I'm having player one syndrome. Huh. Toymaker, after the Oilers beat them, there will be a trade. It's possible, yeah. We play the Oilers on Saturday, so. Suter. G. Giuseppe gets a chance. Probably the best chance of the game so far. Tyler Myers in there trying to get a chance as well. D. Giuseppe does well to keep it down low. Tyler Myers. Oh, passes over to Garland. Garland can't handle the pass. People's for Yukon. Yes. Hachiko, what the F is a save? I don't know. I don't think I've seen one yet tonight from the Canucks. D. Giuseppe loses the puck. Manages to get it down to the corner, though. And the Canucks are changing. Barbershop window. Skinner's 13-2-1 in the last 15 with a 9.2 save percentage. Demko makes a save. Demko made a save. Give him the Bronx cheer. Dave DeVilliers, spitting flames, thinking about it. Coach, check. Players buying into system, check. Miller for please. Bring back Shilovs. Oh, man. I don't know if we want Shilovs back. People serves Yukon. Canucks hit the post. Like Mackey shoots it wide. The Brusque hit the post. Quinn Hughes skating down the half boards. Puts it out front. Canucks can't make contact. Pettersson collects it, skates up to the blue line. Puts it down low. Goes off the skate of Lecker-Mackey. DeBrusque can't collect the puck behind the net. The Kings bring it out just to their own blue line and then dump it into the Canucks. Canucks retrieve it at center. Hronek puts it down in. Puck bounces around. Sherwood collects the puck. Goes around behind the net. Puts it back up to the point. Hughes puts it right down the blue line to Myers. Myers and Hughes look like they're back together. Hoglander shot. Nice shot, Hoglander. Can't wait for baseball season, says Leah. Leah, who's your team, by the way? Sherwood gives Anderson a good chop. David W. Jason J. Demko's allowed at least one ugly goal so far, but man, have so many of his teammates also thrown defense under the bus. Yep. Diehard Red Wings fans, I didn't had CBJ being in the wild card spot. Yeah, I know, right? It's one of those things, though, right? With the tragedy that they went through, losing Johnny Gaudreau. It's one of those things where I feel like it could go either way, right? I feel like they might come out and play like crazy good, but it also could just crush them, right? So who knows? Mike Torrance, go Dodgers, go. Emperor King enjoys our pain. Toymaker, you know there's no comeback because Canucks are offensively challenged. Autocorrect sucks. Yeah, Miller is probably pissed. I think Miller's always pissed, isn't he? Dave DeVilliers, this is not a coaching issue. Leah, time to go watch Traders. Mine floofy babies. Oh, KJ Brazzy here. Salutations all. But you're called my floofy babies. Oh, there it is. You got your floofy babies in the picture. Gary Wiseman. Bring Quenneville in to slay the dragon. Yeah. Can you imagine signing another former coach that we really didn't like? People's first Yukon. W. Mohammed, Canucks season is over. Sorry, Russell, can't watch this team play. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, Mohammed. Rome, fastest hat trick in NHL history is 3 goals in 21 seconds by Bill Mozico. Just saying. Okay. Yeah. We got a chance. To score 3 goals. People's first. We need Dobby. Dobby's having a nap. Otherwise, I'd bring him up for you. Dave DeVilliers got up at 4 a.m. to watch this turd fest. I need a Dobby. A doobie. Yeah, that would work too. Swear jar. Go. Vancouver goes, says Zach. KGZ, says KJ Brazzy. Hi, KGZ. Welcome. People's first Yukon. Let's go, Vancouver Canucks. Luke Filer. Maybe I'll bet on the Canucks now. Swear jar. KJ in disguise today. Using his rapper name. Yep. KGZ. Suter with a good chance. Okay. The Canucks now have 6 shots. Might even have 7 now. David W. Joel Armia scores with 17 seconds to go in regulation to put the Habs up 3-1 on the Dallas Stars due to an empty net. Demko can't stop a beach ball. Dave DeVilliers. Travis Green made me gray before my years. Last year we had the best season since 2011. So I think. Yep. Throwback to Kluche. Yep. Everyone remember the Kluche meme? It's one of the oldest hockey memes on the internet. Kluche with a beach ball behind him in net. Barbershop window. Demko is washed up. Rome, are the Canucks still paying Travis Green? Probably not at this point. I don't think so. Because Bruce Boudreau was here for what, like a year and a half, right? Canucks fan 94. Joe Quenneville would be the best choice to replace Tocchet if they were to fire. The only thing holding it back was his situation in Chicago. Yeah. Patterson stops behind the net, gets it out front. Oh, DeBrusque couldn't get contact with it. Dave DeVilliers, Demko looks like he's playing to protect the injury. Demko looks like a man who hasn't played in like a week and a half. Troy Maker, good pressure right now, but they lack finish. Yeah. I mean, they've been spending most of the time in the LA zone, like all game. The majority of this game has been in the LA zone, but the majority of the pucks are in the Vancouver net. They're doing something. Big Mac, that was pretty good play there. Yeah. High and wide around the boards. Rod Lindstrom from center ice. I still remember that Photoshop photo of Kluche with the beach ball behind him. Yeah. Oh, man. The Canucks up 2-0 against Detroit in 2002. They won both games in Detroit. Diehard Red Wings fan, you probably remember that one. And Canucks went up 2-0 in the series, and then Lindstrom scored from center ice, and then Kluche collapsed, and the Canucks lost that series. I think they lost the next 4 games straight. Let's go, Vancouver Canucks. It's people's first. Diehard Red Wings fan. Next game is against the Lightning. Oh, man, that's a tough game. That'll be a good test for you guys. Hoglander spinning in the corner. Spinning again on the half boards. Pass back to Forbort. Forbort puts it down to Bluger in the corner. Gets pinned to the boards by Kopitar. Forbort on the point again. Puts it down low again into the corner. Nils Hoglander battling in the corner. Bluger with a shot that gets blocked, and the puck gets chipped out to center ice. Forbort puts it right up to Bluger. Bluger's shot goes wide. Probably was going wide, but they saved it anyways. Dave DeVilliers, I'm changing my vote to lose in OT. KJ! KGZ, yes sir. Barbershop window. Fun fact, Canucks have only won 6 games since December 1st. Yep. We are well aware. 35 seconds left to go in the first period. December 1st, so last year, yeah. Barbershop 3-1 Oilers scored in the dying minute. Never give up. Yep. KGZ Linden in the house tonight. Oh, is he? Maybe they can get him on the ice. Matt, tonight's 50-50 is for LA Fire Relief. Oh, that's cool. Heinen shoots it. Susie puts it down low. Garland, 5 seconds left. Can't get it to the net. And that's the end. First intermission. I have VLC player installed if that counts. Yep. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get Dustin on here. Start of the season, I was wondering which team would we be fighting for a wild card. Never thought it would be the Canucks. Yep. Okay, let's get Mr. Dustin on here. Because I need him. Hello, Dustin.
Hello, Russell.
I guess we'll change the talking point so it just says downs.
So still enjoying this thing you started doing this year?
It's all my fault. I was blaming Jake's take for going for a smoke. I was blaming my friend Mike for buying the wrong jersey. You know, I've got all the excuses, but at the end of the day, I only have myself to blame for becoming a Canucks YouTube streamer.
You know what, though? Talkett called a timeout.
I know. I've never been more excited for a timeout my whole damn life.
Oh my God, this team.
Okay,
man,
okay.
Like,
well, before we get into it, the only up was Rick Tocchet calling a timeout.
Absolutely. I mean, they do exist. He does know it can happen.
How wild is that?
Just what a piss poor effort on all three of those goals against. Like, a bad pinch from Hronik leads to a 2-on-1 early. 2 power plays given after that to try and get one back and bounce back and get some momentum. No shots on net. Yeah, God. I mean, I get it's LA and they play shutdown hockey, but it's getting silly.
Well, it's not even that. Like, I feel like the Canucks spent the majority of the time in the LA zone for that entire period. And then it was just like 3 mistakes that all ended up in the back of the Canucks net.
Yep. But I mean, yeah, so after it was 1-0, we did spend some time in there, but it's not like we were generating chances. There were no shots on net. So it's one thing to have possession. It's another thing to get a flipping goal or a shot on net. And then it's like we're down 3-0, and then he calls a timeout, and now it's time to play desperate, and now we're going to play with some energy because we suck. It's like, what is going on? Like, how is this team not ready to play? And if JT Miller is not hurt, if he is legitimately not hurt, like him and Tocchet are adamant, they say he has no injuries, then something's got to change. But, I mean, everyone has got to be giving Miller the out that he's injured, right? Like, there's got to be something wrong. Because the effort he put out on the second goal was just embarrassing.
He kind of just stopped skating in the top of the slot there. And then it put Quinn Hughes out of position.
And it looks just like last game when he just stopped skating on the breakaway at Connor's third goal there, where he just didn't even try to get back. He turned and looked, saw it was his check, and said, nah. So if he's legitimately not hurt, then get this guy off my hockey team because he is not helping the guys at all. And if he is hurt, then put him on the IR because he's only hurting this team. Defensively, offensively, he's just wasting air. He's taking up space and he's dragging everyone down with him.
That's the huge difference, and we've talked about this many times about the difference between Pettersson on this team and JT Miller on this team. And when Pettersson's not playing well, he is not a defensive liability. When JT Miller's not playing well, he is one of the worst defensive players I think I've ever seen on this team. Like he stops skating at weird times. He puts his teammates out of position by just gliding, right? Like get back, you're the center. You're the one who's supposed to be in the front of the net right now, and you're not.
And don't get me wrong, I'm a big JT Miller fan. I have a Miller jersey, but I've always been concerned about his emotions and the way he lets it get the better of him. We saw it lots when he first got here. We saw him yelling at I can't remember which goalie it was.
Delia.
The one time in the net, yelling at him to get off the ice, like not just like, "Hey, get off the ice," like yelling angrily. It's just he has a way of belittling people and carrying himself with a way of arrogance. And well, if you want to carry yourself that way, fine, but you're not playing very well, buddy.
No.
So, if you want to put your money where your mouth is, then fine. But right now, I have no time for JT Miller. If he's going to tell me he's not injured and that's the type of effort he's going to put out for this team, then I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah.
I can't.
Connor McDavid can tell his team to dig the fuck in because he shows up every single game, puts in 100% effort. JT Miller has no right to tell anyone else how to play hockey at this point because he is not doing it well.
Exactly.
Do we move, like, are we starting to look at maybe, like, are we just straight up, like, maybe JT Miller needs to be moved down to the third line or something like that? Like, put him in a third line minute.
Well, there's that, or just someone needs to be moved. And it can't be the coach. I mean, we cannot fire another coach. This core does not deserve a fourth head coach.
No.
Like, sooner or later, you got to look at the players, and maybe it's the odd guy who's on the outside. I mean, it sounds like more players are starting to get frustrated with Miller other than just Petey. Now there's talks of Hughes is starting to get fed up with Miller's antics. And so if the whole team has turned on this guy, then get him out of the locker room before it gets worse, because clearly right now it is not getting better. And the effort they're able to trot out right now is just, it's not conducive of a winning team. They don't have any confidence or drive or emotion. That fight from Desharnais was embarrassing. Just a shoving match. Like, how do you thank a guy for that? Like, I mean, I get it. It kind of goes over and tries, but like, he didn't even throw a punch. Like, not one punch was thrown.
It's probably the only reason he's in the lineup tonight.
That is exactly the reason why he was in the lineup, and he's not even a very good fighter. Like, that tells you how tough our team is. We don't even have a guy who can stand up for our stars. We just get pushed around game in, game out by teams that are bigger, stronger, faster, and we're just getting outplayed now. And it's fine to have defensive structure and whatever. Like, we play fine in our own end most nights 5-on-5. But we can't generate any offense. Every single mistake finds the back of our net. And we don't have anyone to turn the game around.
Well, our next point is Hoglander gets demoted, right? He's the only one who scores a goal, and he's on the second line with JT Miller. And then this game, they pop him down to the fourth line. Like, is that the kind of move in a roster where the players are kind of just like, what do you want me to do? Right? Because if I can't figure out what you want from me, then how the heck am I supposed to perform?
Well, and I think that is kind of a lot of the players right now. But I mean, Hoglander's goal, to be fair, didn't come until he was already demoted to the fourth line. Like, he got his goal when he was playing with PDG and Bluger.
Yeah.
He wasn't playing with Miller in the third period the other night. So it's great to see him get a goal. There's no denying he's been working his tail off lately. But the problem is he needs to find some consistency. It's one game that's good and then another game that's bad. It's similar to the whole team, right? Like, this is probably the first time we've seen this poor of an effort 2 games in a row. If he could shoot more with that shot that he let go and beat Hellebuck with, great. He won't stay demoted very long, but it's on him to show that he can bring that every game. And I mean, he's been asked certain things. I'm sure he's been given a list of ways to play. Last year, he played fine. And so it's really hard for me when I look at it and I think about the changes from last year, this year. Yes, we have 7 new players, but when we look at the structure of the way we play, we lost Mike Yeo and Jason King, and we promoted Yogi. And when you look at the offensive structure, it's coaching issues right now. So, as much as I say this core doesn't deserve a 4th coach, like maybe they aren't being given the right coaches. And it's just like around and around we go. You look at where's Aquilini in all this. He's been awfully quiet ever since Rutherford's been hired. But even now, our GM, our management is very quiet through this slump and through these issues. Like it's very weird, the vibe around the team and everything that's going on right now. So I don't know. Yeah, like I don't know if Höglander knows what's expected of him. I don't know if any of these guys know what's expected of them. But I know moving him down from Lekkerimäki up makes sense just in the player makeup. Lekkerimäki is going to be more effective in a top 6 role. He's severely neutralized in the bottom 6, so that has a lot to do with it. But at the same time, yeah, a guy bouncing around up and down the lineup like that has got to be tough.
Wonder why it's not like Phil Giuseppe on the 4th line. Like, why is Höglander and Lekkerimäki not in the top 6? Because that would be probably more conducive to their playing styles. But I'm not the coach, so.
Yep, exactly. We like to think we are. We try our best, don't we?
So this will probably be harder than we thought it was going to be, talking about the homestand expectations. I'm going to throw the Washington game into the homestand as well because it's the one-off. But you got the Kings, the Oilers, the Buffalo Sabres, and the Washington Capitals with the Oilers game in between there. What are we like? Would be, I guess at this point, would be happy if they just come out with a 500 record, or like, what do they need to do to show that this team is making strides?
At this point right now, I'll just be happy if we beat Buffalo. I mean, right now, on paper, it's a should win, quote unquote. But the other 4 games, if we play like this, we don't have a chance. Like, not a chance. Not against a playoff team. Not against teams that are going. And Edmonton right now is going. And Washington is going. And LAUC is going. Like, this late in the season, to be struggling with your structure and missing your assignments and putting in that poor of an effort is alarming, to say the least.
JT Miller, Brock Besser, and Phil DiGiuseppe all -2.
Yeah, well, I mean, you saw the effort that that Miller put out there for a couple of those goals. I mean, coming off the emotionless loss in Winnipeg, you would think this group would rebound. Like someone would get pissed off and drag the boys into the fight. Like you'd think they'd be ready to go in this game, but this team is missing that player. They don't have like a Derek Dorsett or a Luke Shen or a Darcy Hordichuk, those guys that we used to have that would, go out there and throw a big hit and wait for the fight to come to them because they knew someone was coming and they were ready to fire up the team and show the boys that no one's gonna come into their house and push them around. And we don't have that. Like right now, Rogers Arena is like a rabbit's cage to come play in. Like it's quiet. It doesn't really feel like there's any threat that the Canucks are going to put any energy coming your way. Like no one rattles the boards with a hit or nothing. It's very stagnant and it's very boring hockey. I mean, it's about time now. The fans need to start showing what they want. They need to start booing and stop buying tickets. Because at the end of the day, that's what's going to make changes happen.
Positivity. Abbotsford Canucks. 2 games to talk about. Let's talk about the first game. We got I think we updated maybe the first period. I think it was 1-1 in the first period on the Tuesday night when we last saw them playing. It's the Ontario Reign, which I also learned that night. Ontario is a city in California, not the province. So everyone, it was the Abbotsford Canucks versus the Ontario Reign on Tuesday night. Can you tell us how that ended?
Well, yeah, so they were looking to build on a 2-game winning streak that they started against Henderson Silver Knights. The Ontario Reign would be a tough task given that they're in third place in the division. The Reign opened the scoring, as we talked about, on a 2-on-1 with Jeff Malott batting a chest-high pass past a helpless Tolopilo. Like, it's a pretty beautiful goal, really. So nothing really Tolopilo could do on that one. But the Canucks would answer before the end of the first with Linus Karlsson burying his 9th, continuing his red-hot return since injury. And Abby would come out flying again in the second period with goals from Atu Ratu and Dino Kambites in the first 10 minutes of the second. But Ontario would get one back before Nate Smith would send a beauty pass from Arshdeep Bains past a sprawling Phoenix Copley. And Sammy Blais would added some insurance with a power play goal, making it 5-2 early in the third. Ontario managed to get one back before Chase Wouters sealed it with an empty netter. A nice 6-3 victory on Tuesday night. We had Atu Ratu taking first star that game with 1 goal and 3 assists, and Tolopilo stopping 23 of 26 shots faced. So a nice piece of business from the Abbey Canucks against a third-place Reign team.
Then they play them again the next night on Wednesday.
Yes, the Artie party was on in Game 2. Wednesday night, Abbotsford opened the scoring with Nate Smith getting his second goal in as many games, finishing a beautiful assist from Eric Brandstrom. If Chad, if you get a chance, go on Abbotsford Canucks Twitter and have a look at the assist that Brandstrom got on the Linus Karlsson goal on Wednesday night. He absolutely undresses about 3 players and then sends it in front. Just a really nice goal. And Smith takes it off his foot, gets it back to his stick, and puts it short side. Really nice one. And then so they take 1-0 going into the second. Niels Oman and Linus Karlsson add goals in the second period. Linus getting his 10th goal in 15 games played.
That's impressive.
Off another stellar pass from Brandstrom. So Brandstrom getting 3 assists in his first 2 goals down in Abbotsford in the AHL. However, not to get too excited or read into it, he did get those assists kind of looking like a winger, not a defenseman. So still not really working on the defensive part of his game, but some really nice offensive signs there. Abbey take a 3-0 lead into the third period. Ontario would need 2 power plays to beat Shelovs in the third, but Abbey was equal to the task with tallies from Cole McWard and an empty netter from Sammy Blais, completing the 5-2 victory. So if I told you, yes, Sammy Blais goals in 2 straight games. So if I told you the shots in this game were 44 to 21, would you assume that the team with 5 goals had the 44?
I'm going to say, by the way you prefaced the question, that the Abbotsford Canucks only had 21 shots that game.
Arturs Shelovs stopping 42 of 44 shots.
Impressive.
In this victory on his way to the first star. Abbey now on a 4-game winning streak, and they will play again this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, against the San Jose Barracuda. So a great game from Shelovs. Really good stuff against a team that's well above the Canucks in the standings, and hopefully we can carry on this winning streak and get 2 more wins this weekend against San Jose.
Yeah, so 3-0 here tonight. We expecting a big second period from the Vancouver Canucks?
Oh, goodness, I hope so. Putting up this effort in front of Jim Robson is just embarrassing. So hopefully they get something going here and get an early one. They just need to get an early one here, make it 3-1, and then go from there. Got to get the first one, though.
Sounds good, Dustin. We'll talk to you in the postgame.
Sounds good, man.
We are underway in Vancouver. LA leads 3-0. Second period is going. We're at the 19:28 mark, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. Second period. Shots are now 7-7. Low shots. Dennis Leckermacki trying to get the puck out of the zone. Gets it over to DeBrus. DeBrus gets it out. Forbort takes control. Pedersen backtracks into zone, gives it back to Forbort. Tyler Myers puts the puck into the LA zone off of Edmondson's face. That's one way of doing it. Bye, Die Hard. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time, brother. Good luck with the game against the Lightning. We'll catch you next time. Always nice to see you, Die Hard. Major Towel, welcome to everyone in chat. Thank you so much for subbing. Yeah, we appreciate you. Suter gets it out. It's like Desharnais just to Capelli. Tyler Myers doing a lot of forays in the offensive zone right now. Desharnais high sticking, going to the box. Good job, Desharnais. Zoe, no one will be saved by the works of the law. Lost is people's 3-0. Says no dang. Toymaker, the Canucks team goes through coaches quickly, like kids who refuse to do their homework. Yeah. LA on the power play. Puck gets deflected off of a skate and goes all the way down to the LA zone. Dave DeVilliers. Just like question mark. That was painful. Dusty, give us some hope. Zoe, don't you know I must be about my father's business? Demko makes a save off Byfield. Tyler Myers clears it out to center. Forbort stands his man up. Puck goes out of play. Big Oggy, when you going to show the OT goal, second intermission? Oh, did you send it to me? Oh, yeah. How do I download? Oh, it's downloading. I'm just gonna play it whenever I feel like it. So this is, I'm gonna play this for you guys right now. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's playing. Ooh, look at that. Caps skate out, three of them to center. Over to Ovi, and Ovi just rips it short side top corner. You'll love to see it. Your Nothing is Perfect insider, Big Hog, at the game tonight. Watching Ovi win it in overtime. Paragolfer Pro, help. Yeah, we need is Claire. They got 2 goals before we got a single shot. Pathetic. You're right, Claire. Thank you for being here, Claire. My niece is named Claire. Is this my niece? No, you're probably not my niece. What do you think, Claire? Canucks have a chance to come back? Calvin 99 Charlie, I like your energy. We still got this. Rome, slow burn, guys. I can feel the pain. Yeah, Gary's like, I love your optimism, Calvin. Easy win for the Canucks now. Yep. Garland steps up with an interception. Gets it down low. Forbort gambled. For some reason, Forbort gambled. And now it's a 3-on-1 going the other way. The puck gets shot just wide. Why would he gamble and try and do that? Standing still with the puck. Let's go Vancouver Canucks. It's people's first UConn. Rome, just win the second period. Score 2 fast goals and make it 3-2. And we still got a game in the third. Yep. Jason J, how many goals was Garland on the ice for? None. Surprisingly. I'm going to double check, but I'm pretty sure he has not been on the ice for any of them. Yeah, Garland has not been on the ice for a goal against yet. Rome, win it for the kids. Canucks, yeah. Demko with another save. Toymaker, Sherwood on the fourth line, and Leckermacki, who hasn't earned it on the first line, scratching my head with Tocchet. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing with the lines. Let's go Vancouver Canucks. Fans are restless as Major Tell. Yep. Last year, the Canucks scored 4 goals a game until the All-Star break. Canucks, glow. Canucks, glow. Toymaker, Tocchet's line juggling are often weird to me, but he just throwing darts. Yeah. Barbershop, Canucks fell off when they allowed 7 goals in the third against the Wild. That was the end of them. Yep. Sherwood deserves top line minutes. I agree, Toymaker. Rome, with even more ice time, Sherwood would throw enough hits to finish the Kings off. Yep. Pettersson had the puck goes off of him. Oh, so Besser, Hoglander, and Pettersson are together. Hoglander with a good move from behind the net. Gets a good chance. Oh, and Hoglander throws a big hit. Hoglander just destroyed his man. Suter has a chance, goes off his skate, off to his stick. Quinn Hughes collects it at the blue line. Looks over to Hronek. Hronek takes a shot, gets blocked in front, goes off some skates, doesn't get to the net. Guys, a freight train. Demko's a 500 save percentage. Yep. Barbershop, if you ever feel bad, just remember Rangers were the best team in the NHL last year in the regular season. Yep. They were the best team in the regular season this year for one point. Weren't they number one at one point? Hughes makes a block. Heinen passes it over to Garland. Garland chips it off the glass and into the LA zone and moves in on the forecheck. Oh, Garland almost takes the puck. Garland gets dumped in the corner. That'll be boarding. And then Byfield's going to go. Bluger give him a chat. Connor Garland getting hit from behind. Byfield throwing a guy face first into the boards. Okay. 500 is good in baseball, but a goals against average, it's atrocious. Yep. Jake's takes hockey. That does actually make me feel better, Barber. Laugh out loud. Major's laughing too. Jake's takes hockey. They then trying to make curling look cool again. Yep. Yeah, they are. Let's try to come back to win this game, says People's First UConn. And then Major Child's like, Canucks glow. Canucks glow. Canucks glow. Big PP energy. Okay. I'm going to end this poll. Will the Canucks win tonight? 47% of you saying no. 39% of you saying yes. 14% of you saying OTL. Will this be a big PP? Question mark. Toymaker, Jets went through this 2 years ago and never made the playoffs. Now they are top team, pretty much the same group of guys. Yep. Need a quick one, says Major. Jim Robson was the best Toymaker. You're absolutely right. Rome, Kings are old. Canucks come back a possibility. Yep, you're right. Canucks do have the young legs. Yeah, get to right off the bat. Kempe is awesome, says Toymaker. Diehard Canucks fan, have a good night. Yep. Barbershop window. Canucks are the best defense in the NHL. Doubt they allow in 4, but who knows? Oh, Kings are the best defense. Yeah. Loss. Toymaker Demko was left. Noah Dang, feeling injured. It's got the bandages on. Barbershop 3-2 Oilers have cut the lead by 1. And then 3-3. Yep. Toymaker, it ruins your day when you emotionally invested in this team. Right, Toymaker? 3-3 Oilers. Oilers are legit contenders this year. Big Hog, wait, sorry I left. Are you showing the goal, OT goal in the second intermission? I just showed it. Here it is again. Miller wins the faceoff. Oh. Pedersen trying to keep the puck in. Can't. Jason J, could you imagine the shame you would feel paying $300 a ticket to watch this gross display of hockey? Yeah, can you imagine? Who's one of my coworkers, their parents is at the game tonight, and apparently her mom is like, they better win. I wasted too much money buying these tickets. They better win. Jake's takes hockey. He already showed it, bruh. Oh, how long ago? A few minutes ago. Block. Wouldn't mind Kreider on the Canucks. He might be good with JT. I think they might trade JT for Kreider. Okay, this is actually a big PP. See ya. Sorry, I have to go. Bye, Big Hog. Bye, Big Hog. Stay safe. No, Dang's just crying now. Bye, Hog. Zoe, hi. Hi, Zachary, says People's First Yukon. And Zoe says hi. And then People's First says, hi, Zoe. I would love a PD for Kempe trade. I guess they're calling it offside. And Zoe says, hey, Yukon. Pedersen taking the face off. And Pedersen can't win the face-off. Puck comes all the way down the ice. That's quite the scene, eh? Me just pausing mid-bite where I'm just like, why? The Canucks high-stick the puck and then collect it. Now the face-off is going to be in the Canucks zone. With 1:12 left to go in their power play. 12:36 left to go in the second period. Hughes drops it for Petey. Petey with some speed. Drops it for DeBrusk, who drops it for Hughes, who puts it around the boards down to Pedersen. Pedersen skates up the half boards, puts it down low. DeBrusk puts it up to Hughes. Hughes skates down, puts it over to Petey. Petey puts it down to DeBrusk. DeBrusk skates out front. JT Miller whacking away, can't get it to go. Puck comes up to Connor Garland on the blue line. DeBrusk puts it over to Hughes. Hughes rips it all the way down to Pedersen. DeBrusk puts it over to Hughes. Hughes spins on the blue line, puts it over to Garland. Garland spins. Comes down behind the King's net. Garland tries to get out front, gets blocked. The Canucks will have another face-off in their zone because they high-sticked it again. And they had no other choice other than to actually touch it. The power play has been better. I'll give them that. Bro, you've been eating that too for periods. Is that the same bowl? Yeah. I'm talking too much. It's almost gone. It's almost gone. It's totally cold now. Last bite. Okay. There, it's done. Okay. The masala's gone. Midnight Solar, hey. Hello, Midnight Solar. Canucks going offside. Welcome to the stream, Midnight Solar. How are you doing tonight? Is this your first time here on Nothing is Perfect? Too evil, says Zach. Who has a power play? The Canucks did, and now it's over. Too evil, Boots. It looks like quinoa. AJ Doulis, why are the Canucks so bad lately? Oh, man, I don't know. It's a whole bunch of different things. Bluger chips it over to Forbort. Sherwood blocks a pass from coming in front. Kempe and Sherwood get into it. Turcotte also has a tinted visor. What's up with all these tinted visors? Goes off Forbort. Oh my gosh. And then Turcotte chipped it right into Demko's legs. Turcotte looking for his hat-trick goal. Off the end boards, right out front. Turcotte tries to dump it off of Demko, and Demko manages to keep it out of the net. Myers just gingerly puts it into Demko's crotch. So now I am hungry. Good, happy today. Yeah, first time here. Well, welcome, Midnight Solar. This is Nothing is Perfect. I'm Russell Holiday. We are watching the Canucks. We're watching the Kings. We're having fun. We're chatting. Hoping the Canucks can actually get a goal. Maybe break this donut on the screen. Do you cheer for the Canucks or do you cheer for the Kings? Or who's your favorite hockey team, Midnight Solar? AJ Doulis, I've been half-assed paying attention due to other hobbies, but every time I put the Canucks on TV, they are losing. Mm-hmm. Yep. Big Mac, too evil! How Canucks to lose? They find new ways to lose every day. LA Kings coming offside. 10:06 left to go in the second period. Big Mac, what the heck just happened? Toymaker Kopitar has tinted visor. Does hash he needs a tinted visor? Midnight Solar. I'm a Columbus Blue Jackets fan. Interesting. I want to see. Did CBJ win tonight? I feel like I saw them win tonight. Canucks ice the puck because they don't know how the rules of the NHL work. Can we get a copy of the rule book? Let's get a couple copies of the rule book out there for them, eh? We'll get those sent out in the mail for them, eh? Maybe if they know the rules, they will follow them. Anything is possible when you put your mind to it. We believe in miracles on this Canucks channel. Yes, we do. Ah, yeah. That's why I have Johnny Hockey's number as my profile pic. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are fighting for your wild card lives, aren't you? Big win over the Sharks tonight, eh? 4-1 over the Sharks. 34 shots on net. AJ Doulis has been playing a bit of MMA game fishing on PS4 solely because I'm bored as S, and I got back into play a trading cards game in real life. Interesting. Brian Sinclair in the house. Hi from 100 Mile House. Welcome, Brian. Nice to have you, brother. Thanks for stopping by. Nothing is perfect. Is this your first time in the stream, Brian? I love 100 Mile House. Been up there a couple times. People's First Yukon getting those rule books out. Zach getting some rule books out. Yeah, Ovi started with a tinted visor back in the day. He actually had a full mirrored. And Rome says, at mirrored Midnight Solar, welcome. And then Rome says, yeah, CBJ won tonight. Midnight welcome, says People's First Yukon. What did they win? Columbus Blue Jackets won against the San Jose Sharks. They won a game in the NHL. Midnight Solar, yeah, but it's hard here since Johnny Hockey passing. We are doing it for him. Yeah, that's kind of what I was talking about earlier before you got here. Is I'd love to see Columbus make the playoffs this year and make some noise, because you guys have dealt with a lot of tragedy and too much for one team. So it's one of those things that it's going to be tough, but yeah, putting Johnny Hockey as your symbol there, I can understand that. The only thing that Canucks fans, the reason Canucks fans can relate a little bit to you, Midnight, is we lost a player as well back in the day. For those who don't know, Luke Bourdon was a player that we had. He was a young defensive prospect and ended up losing his life in a motorcycle accident in the summertime. And that was tough. That was really, really tough. And it's a tragedy when you lose guys like that. So our thoughts go out to you, Midnight Solar. And like I said, I hope Columbus has a good year, because I'd really love to see them make the playoffs for Johnny. So we aren't all Roman. No one will be saved by the works of the law. Shiny cardboard is expensive, laugh out loud. Yes, this is true. Yeah. They'll charge you lots for those trading cards. Yes, it is Brian's first time here. Rome says, welcome, Brian. Brian, who do you cheer for? Who is your team, Brian? Gary Wiseman, don't know how much more I can watch if the Canucks don't get one soon. 9:14 left to go in the second period. And no, it's like, let's go Kings! People's first is Brian Sinclair. Welcome. Gary Wiseman, I'd rather watch paint dry at this point. Especially if it's like really fancy paint, right? I'd rather watch the Mona Lisa dry right now. Jake's takes, I'm having a hard time watching this game, Gary. AJ Duelist, with us playing LA tonight, those fires were crazy. I heard a lot of gaming groups and celebrities lost homes. Yeah. Yeah, both the, for everyone who didn't see earlier, the 50-50 proceeds tonight will be going to LA Fire Relief. Oh, Forbert, what was that pass? Oh, yeah. So the 50-50 proceeds are going to LA Fire Relief, and then both the Canucks and the Kings tonight are wearing LA Fire decals on their helmets. People's first UConn. Let's go, Vancouver Canucks. Zach says Midnight Solar hi. And then Noah Dank says, let's go Kings again. Kevin Kim, Canucks need Shilovs back. Kevin K, welcome back. Welcome back, Kevin K. Nice to see you. Brian Sinclair, I'm here because I'm a big Canucks fan and misery loves company. Laugh out loud. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the time we're here to support each other, because being a Canucks fan can be quite painful. Demko makes another save. AJ Dulas, I still remember the day I found out about Luke's passing. It was literally the day of the field trip we had. Friend brought me a newspaper with the headline. The entire trip there, I just kept reading it. Yeah. Yeah. Midnight Solar, Russell, one thing that hurt Sean Monahan was looking forward to play with Johnny Hockey. I want to have a good playoff run. Yeah. Those guys are good buddies, and that's brutal that they don't get to play together. And just so heartbreaking, too. They both have young families. His wife was pregnant. Like, just terrible. Lecker Mackey tries to get it down low. Pedersen has the puck go past him. DeBrusque on the forecheck. Lecker Mackey on the half boards, too. Forbert tries to pull it out of the Vancouver bench. Yeah, so, yeah. Good luck this year, Midnight. I hope you guys have a good run. Canucks all the way! Brian Sinclair is here for the pain. I like it. Did you watch Canucks hockey in the 80s, Russ? I started watching in 78. I was a little kid. I started watching Canucks hockey in the early 90s. I became a Canucks fan in probably about 92, I would say. Maybe a couple years before, like 90, 91. I was a little kid at the point, and then the Canucks went on their '94 Stanley Cup run. So that's when I was solidified as a fan. But I was actually born in Calgary, and I was born in Calgary, and my dad tried to make me a Flames fan, but my cousins were all from BC, and they're like, no, bro, you need to be a Canucks fan because they're cool. And I was like, all right, well, you're my cool teenage cousin, so I will listen to you. And I became a Canucks fan. And then I moved to BC, and then they went on their run. So, Demo in the chat. Welcome, Demo. Nice to have you. I think we got a lot of new people in here tonight. Demo, have you been in Nothing Is Perfect before here? Stanky Lanky going to get his spot back at this rate. Yep. Canucks are going to the power play. Can we decline the power play? We don't need it. It's just you, Gary. Schneps and Schmiel grading Loophole. That was the core back then. Yep. Yeah, and it's cool too because Schmiel also won two Memorial Cups back to back, and so did Trevor Linden. So they have that in common. People's First Yukon. Let's go, Vancouver Canucks. Kevin K. They need more accurate playing. They score when they're down by 7. Kevin K. You think they're not going to score until it's 7-0? Never mind. We're back. Scrawford. Rick Rippin too. Yeah. That one's heartbreaking. Yeah, they had hockey talks night down there in Winnipeg the other day because Rick Rippin had signed a contract with the Winnipeg Jets to play there the summer that he passed away and took his own life. So they did a hockey talks night with the Canucks and the Jets that night. Brock Besser taking his team off the power play. See, we didn't want the power play anyway, so Brock Besser took us off of it. Scrawford, welcome to Nothing Is Perfect. Nice to have you here. Yeah, we're here to support each other. Brian Sinclair, here we go again. 10 shots more than halfway through. It was his own stick. It was his own stick, bro. He high-sticked himself. Zoe Rahab is the one who sits still. Pasadena, Lamech, New Brunswick, about 10 kilometers north of his hometown of Shippagan, New Brunswick. LAS also doing a UFC pay-per-view Saturday, 2 title fights. Not. New blood? Question mark. I stop by often, but I just lurk. Okay, Demo. Yeah, I feel like I feel like I recognize the name because I think you got a free membership one night, but it must have run out now, eh, Demo? So Demo's here to get his new free membership. The Lurker. 4-on-4. 4-on-4 might actually be better than a power play for the Canucks. Hronik with room. Shot wide. Garland collects the puck. Hughes walking the blue line. Puts on the brakes. Shot score! There it is, boys! Oh, captain, my captain, Quinn Hughes gets the boys on the board. The Vancouver Canucks have scored on the 4-on-4. What did I say? 4-on-4 is better anyways. 4-on-4 is better anyways. The Vancouver Canucks have taken the lead down to 2. It is 3-1. Well, at least no shutouts, says AJ Doulas. Yep. And then Gary's like, welcome, Scrawford. And then Pasalinen's like 3-1. And then Scrawford, thank you. First time viewer, a new subscriber. Awesome. Thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate that. We're trying to get this number here up to 1,000. And with your help, we're going to get there. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for stopping by and giving me the sub. Kevin K, I don't care. I celebrate when my team scored. It can be 1 to 100. I don't care. Let's go, Canucks. I love the enthusiasm, Kevin K. Look at that. Brian Sinclair, yes. And then Hitchy goes like, goal, 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 goal. And then David W's like, Quentin Hughes scores. And then Demo's like, let's go. Demo the Lurker, even coming in chat. It's excited to see Quentin Hughes scoring. And Big Mac's like, goal, 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 boom. And People's First Yukon's like, goal, goal, goal. And then Milosh is like, let's go. And then Jake's is like, yes? Question mark. And then Rod from Kamloops is like, let's go. And then Milosh is like, go, Canucks, go. And then Rome's like, yes, goal, a goal, a goal. Ah. Jake takes hockey, let's freaking go. And then Zoe's like, score, form, more. Score, form, more. Canucks rule, says Rod. Come back, Canucks. Not yet. Not done yet. Mike Torrance, yay. Nope. Just win the period. Canucks can make it out into the third. Let's go, Canucks. Calvin 99 Charlie. Trevor Linden, goal. Trevor Linden, goal. Trevor Linden, goal. And then LA scored. Oh. Forbert gives Demko the shot. Midnight Solar. I love it when the score cannon goes off. Yeah. Have you, Midnight Solar, are you from Columbus? So do you get to actually go and see games down there? Big Mac, don't forget to like and subscribe, everyone, if you haven't already. Kevin Fiala to the box for slashing. Crucial PP for the Canucks. Dimitra in 2011 too. Yeah. Yeah. That plane crash that took out the entire KHL team, which is just terrible. Toymaker, I got drafted by Calgary. Well, they were RHI Hockey League. That was the Vancouver Voodoo League. Oh, roller hockey. Paid $8,000 a month to play. That's very cool. Toymaker, you're a roller hockey player? I played roller hockey growing up, Toymaker. But I never made a professional league. I was never that good. I played pretty low level. Hoglander. Hoglander again. Pedersen with a good shot. Oh, and the Canucks just can't get it to go. Good pressure, though. Big PP here. Nope. Oh, yeah, Dimitra plane crash. That was a shocker. Yeah. I think they lost the whole team. Yeah. My best bud played for the Flames and the Devils, Sasha Lekovic. Okay, cool. So you're definitely a high-level player, eh, Toymaker? Do you still play? At some level, do you play roller ice? What are you playing these days? Let's go, Vancouver Canucks. I don't even care anymore. Laugh out loud. Can the Canucks just lose already so I can go back to enjoying my life, not watching the game? We need Dobby. 1-3 loss. See hopes come through sometimes. Yeah, buzzkill. Brian Sinclair, absolutely right. Total buzzkill. David W. 4-1 Canucks. Fiala! Fiala! Noah Dang's like, let's go Kings. And then Emperor King's like, yeah! I didn't even know Emperor King was still here. Still feeding off of our pain, eh, Emperor? Never say never, says Zoe. Kevin K says no. Jake's takes hockey, just laughing it up. Laughing so we don't cry, or crying while we laugh. Boo. Canucks fan 94, I feel so bad for Hughes. He is literally the only player that actually looks like he wants this team to succeed on a nightly basis. Well, that was a downer. Man, says Mike Torrance. 1-4, still not done, says Kevin K. 5-hole goal. That Demko, I'm sure he wants back an ugly goal. David W., you think every goal that Demko lets in is ugly, David? Why is every goal that Demko lets in ugly? David, explain yourself. Yes. Oh, so you are living down there, so you get to go and see the games live. That's very cool. Yeah, you got the cannon there in your picture now, eh? KGZ ducking Miller, man. Yep. He misses the outlet pass, and then it goes all the way down onto a 2-on-1. Is Kevin Lank going to be in net tonight? I mean, you never know, but the only thing that comes close to Tockett's inability to call timeouts is his inability to change the goalie, too, so... Colton Gillis played with my cousin. Okay. Go Kings, go, says No Dang. Kevin K, go Canucks, go with the green and blue heart. Toymaker, there was a lot of NHLers in that league. I was taking a break away on Bob Essenza, the Jets goalie. Bob Essenza played for the Canucks too. Colton Gillies. Okay. People's First Yukon. Let's go, Vancouver Canucks. 8,000 a month must have been really good money back then. Would have never guessed roller hockey paid that much. I don't play anymore. I'm old, 53. I miss it though. Claire, she's like, Miller. That's how I imagine how you're saying it, Claire. Miller. AJ Dulles Miller consistently is playing like he doesn't want to be here anymore. Change my mind. Nope, I can't change your mind. It's true. And then Zach is just like, goal. He's checked out, says KGZ. Yep, I agree. So, does Dobby try to steal your chair when you get up, Russ? He does. Quite often. He likes to sit in my spot. Some goals Demko's has allowed have been ugly, but even those that aren't are due to too many defensive miscues by non-goalie skaters. Yep. 2:24 left to go in the second period. And a reminder, everyone, Jake's Takes Hockey's coming up in the intermission. So we can all chat about why this game is Jake's fault, right? KGZ been saying that's for a few games now. Yeah, so KGZ, you and Dustin are on the same page. Miller wants out bad. Midnight Solar, the biggest shocker for me was when the Blue Jackets swept the Lightning, Russell, in 2020 playoff. Yeah, that was crazy, wasn't it? Because the Tampa Bay Lightning were so good that year, and then they just got blown up in 4 games by the Columbus Blue Jackets. I really enjoyed watching that happen. Maybe you can do it again this year. Repeat? Midnight Solar. Repeat? KGZ, anyone who says different is drinking Kool-Aid. What is the score now? It is 4-1 LA. Liker Mackey's checked at center. Peronic collects the puck in his own zone. Emperor King, yeah, I be lurking, then the King score, and I come back and chat. Yeah. Liker Mackey scores! That's gotta be in, right? Is it off the post? It's not a goal. I pushed the button too quick. I just pushed a button, just like the person who pushes the button for the smoke who comes out of the scoreboard, I guess. Let's have a look. Maybe this is not in. Oh, right off the post, the inside of the post. Oh, I pulled a sports net and pushed the button too soon. No goal, no goal, no goal, no goal. I jumped the gun. No goal. I got too excited. 4-1 says Rome. Matt, so how about Ninja Switch 2? Is that Nintendo Switch 2? Is that a thing? Trevor Linden, do you forgive me for pushing the button early? Of course he does. Look at that. Of course he forgives me for pushing the button too soon. Yeah, Colton Gillies, my cousin, played junior B with him. Okay, yeah. AJ, do you play hockey as well? 17th overall pick in 07. Oh, 16th overall pick. Canucks 1, Jets 6. Thanks for the reminder, Noah. Why do you have to remind me of the pain? Minute and 5 seconds left to go in the second period. Canucks, go. We not done. We not done. Canucks glow. Canucks glow. Canucks glow. Got the Canucks in chat. Let's go Vancouver Canucks. Brian Sinclair, how do we fix this? We need another defenseman. We need another top 4 defenseman. Yeah, we need at least one more top 4 defenseman. And we might need another center. So I don't know if our bottom 2 centers are cutting it right now. Luger and Suter. Not really doing it for us right now. Jake's, woo, I love this guy. Goal. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hey, wait. Hey, it's not my fault. JK. Tampa was the first President's Trophy winner not to win a single game. Oh, that's a good stat. Brock Besser crashed in the net trying to get a rebound. No dang. Canucks won 4 Kings. Toymaker, my cousin, got drafted by Kamloops Blazers Madden Time Check, hoping he makes the big show. He's a big D-man plays like Jovocop. Oh, has he been drafted yet? Maybe the Canucks can draft him and get Jovo 2.0. People's First Yukon, did the Vancouver Canucks score, yes or no? No. Boom. No. I'm sorry. I lied. I'm sorry. Nah. Oh no. Trevor Linden, is that you? Russell spreading misinformation. Yep. 5 seconds left. Bad pass. That'll do it. That is the end of the intermission. Okay, second intermission. And then okay, let's get this set up so we can get Jake Takes on here to explain himself. Let's get this done here. So I have to put my thing on here too. Here, and then do this. Whether if Jake forgot that he's on the show and he's gone for a smoke. Jacob! Oh, your video's not on. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Here he is, everyone. It's Jake's Takes Hockey. But I don't have
What's up?
But it says that you're Dustin, so we got to change that too.
Uh-oh.
You're not Dustin. You got some explaining to do, brother.
Oh, do I now?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, man. I'm having a really hard time watching this game right now. This is tough.
What exactly is going on right now?
I don't know. This team is completely lacking an identity right now. There's just, I don't know what's wrong, but they don't look good. I'm going to warn you right now, they're not going to make the playoffs if they're going to keep playing like this. I don't want to put the panic button on, but they got to stop.
You're getting close to pushing that button now.
Yeah, right?
So this segment might be a lot hotter with the way that things are going, because we're going to be talking kind of about how the year's been going and how we think it's going to be going moving forward. And when we're watching this game, it just kind of puts a sour taste in your mouth.
Yeah, it really does now, doesn't it?
Yeah. Okay, well, let's start off with positive things then. Can you name things that you have liked about the Canucks so far this year?
Yeah, well, I know you're probably thinking overall, but I'm going to pick a couple players here. I'm going to go with, the play of Sherwood and Lankinen.
Mm-hmm.
Those are 2 absolute huge bright spots that we can be happy about. I know it's hard to be happy right now, but, when you look at something like that, it's like Sherwood, even though he's not producing right now, he's still doing what he was brought in to do and make these big hits and great plays. Lankinen, I don't think there's been a time where I've ever been upset with Lankinen. I don't think there's any way anyone could be. Yes, he did turn it over the other night, but I don't think anyone really cared. It's going to happen. So, but I'm going to say, that those are some bright spots. Connor Garland's been playing fantastic, because I always knew he could, and I really like his drive in his game lately.
Did you think it was possible for Quinn Hughes to be better this year than he was last year?
I did.
Yeah?
I did, actually. You know what? Quinn Hughes just seems like one of those guys where, like, I think he's still going to get better. I really do. Like, I just think he's that good. He just keeps, every year he gets a tiny bit better. So I don't know when that's going to stop. obviously I'd be okay if he slows down because he's already met a lot of our expectations now. He's fantastic. So he's the only one out there right now that looks good tonight. I'll tell you that for free.
Yeah. I thought for sure that Lekermacki goal went in.
I know. Yeah. Well, it's funny. I've been 30 seconds behind all night in chat, it seems like.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, goal, and freaking out. And I'm like, what? You know, and then I'm like, oh, there it is. And then I start freaking out.
It's my fault. It's all my fault.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because I guess the person in the stadium too thought it was a goal because they had apparently hit the button and all the smoke started pouring out of the scoreboard. So I shouldn't be.
I think we all just really wanted it to be a goal to make us feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, when the Canucks scored that first goal, I genuinely felt happiness, like true happiness and like hype. Like, yeah, all right, yeah, let's go. And then like a minute later, that just it didn't last long.
Well,
so.
I just ended the poll question, and will this be a big PP? And 63% of you were right because you said no.
Hey, I was one of the optimistic ones that said yes. I was like, you know what? It's like their third power play. The chances are they should score statistically, right? I don't know.
The two things that you hate about the Canucks so far this year. I think this one might be an easier one to answer tonight.
Yeah, well, you know what? The easy answer could be just to say how bad they've been. Like, they've really have been that bad. Like I said, the lack of identity. One thing I did that really has struck me. Oh, there's my cat, everyone.
Oh, there it is. Showing off your
battle.
pussy, cat.
Yeah. All right, you go off now. Just had to interrupt real quick.
Yeah.
Where was I? The other big thing that I really dislike this year, that it feels like I kind of started a wave of this badness for the Canucks, I guess you could say, is the whole Miller and Pettersson debate. They just started playing bad, and then all of a sudden that came out, and I just feel like something is really not okay now.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really starting to become noticeable on the ice that, like, maybe this is not, like, this could be bigger than what we know it is. That's something I really don't like. I just think that that's never good. You don't want to hear that. It's a huge distraction, and that's bothered me personally.
Yeah, the inconsistency is what's really done it for me, because it's like, even if you look at the last road trip, they went from losing big to a contender in Carolina to beating a wannabe team like the Leafs, who pretend to be contenders, and then just absolutely getting destroyed by the Jets, like, bad.
Yeah, that was tough. And, like, I don't know if you watched my video, but I didn't make a video on the Toronto game. So, like, for me, I personally haven't, like, seen the Canucks win in a long freaking time. That's my biggest regret was not watching that game. Can you freak? Oh. She's all over the place. Well, now I lost my train of thought. That damn thing. Oh yeah, the Leafs. I just wish I watched that game, because I just feel like that would have been a huge boost for me and even my channel, because it'd be like, hey, I put something positive out. I got to make a video tonight. I'm making a video tonight, and it's not going to be pretty. I'm not.
So what you do here's your idea for your video tonight, Jake. You're going to be like, okay, tonight, Vancouver Canucks versus LA Kings sucked. So here's the highlights from Toronto.
Yeah. Just backtrack. Just be like, you know what? Screw it. It's my channel. I make the rules.
I do whatever I want.
Yeah.
So is there anything that's has surprised you about the Canucks so far this year?
How bad they've been. I think, you know what, too, is I know this shouldn't surprise me, but the injuries have actually really surprised me. And it was a lot. Like, that was a lot. It was Quinn Hughes. I know Miller wasn't injured. Oh, God damn. Sorry, my cat.
The cat just knocked down your light.
Yeah, she sure did. But yeah, like, it's just. But I must say, I don't use that as an excuse. Like, when the Canucks were losing, because I feel like they have a deep enough team that we can't use that as an excuse. Like, you can't always rely on the top guys. But I am surprised on, like, just how much has gone wrong. And they played okay during that time. And what really bothers me now is how they're playing so freaking bad when they get everyone back in the lineup. I don't get it. Like, what's going on there?
Well, I mean, you give Hronek a bit of a pass because obviously it might take him a minute to get back into the swing of things. And like, obviously his pinch on the first period was brutal and he couldn't get back in time either. Like he tried to skate, but his legs clearly aren't back yet.
Yeah, it was a 2-on-1. It was one of those like why, it's you leave Quinn Hughes all alone. It was a necessary play to do. Yeah, I agree. I cut him some slack too. He just came back. Like I'm not all over him right now.
I think the thing with me is I think that if the Canucks defense had stayed healthy, I think they would have been okay. It was the fact that they lost Hronek, right, and just threw the entire defensive pairs into chaos. And
it really did, didn't it?
Right, like when you have Tyler Myers on your top pair. And then suddenly you got Juleson as your second pair. Like Juleson's a seventh defenseman on most teams, right? At best.
Yeah.
And suddenly he's playing your second
really
pair.
Disappointed me this year.
Yeah.
I've always been a fan of him, but you shouldn't be in the lineup. He did throw everything off.
Does it make you happy that Connor Garland is a +1 right now?
Yeah, it does. And I saw it in chat earlier. So I'd mentioned, Garland, is he a minus, with the 3 goals? And he's not.
No.
Because he's out there working his goddamn butt off every goddamn shift. He's not going to get scored on when he's on the ice.
Connor Garland.
Connor the Garland gets it done.
So is there, we're going to put on your prognostication hat. There's my big word for the day. You're going to be Nostradamus here. What is your prediction for something that will happen this year for the Canucks?
What will happen? There's very clear. There's going to be a trade at some point.
Yeah.
I know they've hinted at it. There was that interview with Rutherford a while back ago now, but he knows the team wasn't ready and it's not complete. I think there's still a big trade coming at some point. I don't know what it will be, especially now with how bad they're playing. I think it's now they got to pull a trigger on something just to switch something up. Are they going to fire the coach? Maybe. Would I like that? Probably not. I don't want to see them cycle through coaches. I don't think that works. I mean, it works to an extent to fire them up. Yeah, whatever. But Dawkins has that good balance of like being a hard guy, but also as a player's coach, and so I don't want to see him go, but something big's going to happen. It has to happen, right?
So what's one thing that's not going to happen?
The Canucks are not going to make the playoffs. I'm sorry. I hate to be that negative, but man, these games they're playing right now, they're playing against playoff teams and getting absolutely destroyed, and I think Dustin said it best earlier. He was like, in the next few games, I hope they just win against Buffalo, for God's sakes, because they're not a playoff team. We know we're not going to win against a playoff team right now. So why would I think the Canucks are going to make the playoffs if they're not going to win against playoff teams? Maybe I'm being a little bit over dramatic, maybe. It's something to start. Yeah, but it's something to start thinking about. Man, they don't look good at all.
Well, the thing is that leading up to the Winnipeg game and now the LA game tonight, the one thing I was talking with Dustin and everybody about the Canucks is at the end of the day, they aren't winning, but at least defensively, they're looking really good with a bunch of AHLers essentially playing back there. So the system was working. They weren't managing to score a lot of goals. But it's not like they were ending up getting blown out on a game-to-game basis, right? They were staying in these games. But now, the last 2 games, they're like, hey, we heard your commentary, Russ. Screw you. We're going to play bad defensively now, right? It literally feels like every time you're like, okay, the Canucks are going to do this or the Canucks are going to do that, they do something in the middle or completely opposite out of left field that you would never expect. And that I think it's the year of chaos. I think that's the only way to describe it is complete anarchy and chaos.
Yeah, it is an absolutely chaotic year. That's a great way to explain it because it's just don't know what's going to happen. Honestly, even against Winnipeg the other night, I had no idea what I either thought it was going to be a really good game or it was just going to go horrendously bad. Yeah. Obviously, it went horrendously bad, but I don't know what to expect. Even tonight against LA, I'm like, they could win, right? And they still could, but not likely. I hope they prove me wrong. I never know what to expect when this team plays.
The thing I keep on going back into my head is the 1992-93. Was it? No. Yeah, the 92-93 Canucks. One of the best teams in the league. won their division, 105 points. Really, really good. Bounced in the first round of the playoffs. 93-94 Canucks, third in their division, didn't play very well, 85 points, went all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals. So it's about when you're hot and when you're playing well at the end of the day. Because if you're playing really, really well at the beginning of the year, it doesn't matter once the playoffs roll around, right? So that's kind of what I'm hoping is now, for the first time this entire year, the entire team is healthy except for Dakota Joshua. This is now the time where they need to start putting things together and make a push for the playoffs, right?
Yeah, and maybe that's where they're at. Maybe they're just kind of shocked that everyone's ready now, and now the chemistry's actually off because they're not used to everyone being in the lineup.
Yeah.
So you make a good point. Maybe in a week's time from now, we'll be laughing at this and they're rolling again. You never know.
If there's any kind of like changes to the lineup that you could make right now with without making a trade, like, is there anything that you would change about the way that they have the line set up tonight, or like the D pairs, or is there anything that you would change from going into the third period?
Lines have been all over the place, so yeah, I don't really know what Talkett's obviously he's just trying to figure something out. I don't know what I would do. You know what I really wish is if Joshua was back, put that line back together with Bluger and Garland, because they didn't really test that out this year because he was out at the beginning, and then they found other line mates that worked. Blah blah blah. I feel like that would be a nice boost right now. Would be that line to be like, hey, that the Canucks fans love that line, the lifeline. I love that line. That was a great line to watch. They need some kind of boost or something with that. But obviously that can't happen. I'm talking about things that can't happen right now because Joshua's out. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Without making a trade, I have no idea what they should do right now. I don't.
Do the Canucks have a chance in the third period? Can you give me some glimmer of hope, Jake?
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say they have had glimmers of hope in this game. So they're, what is it? 4-1, right? 4-1. Oh, easy. Come on. Yeah, they'll be just fine. You know what? If they get a couple goals at the beginning, if they get a couple goals at the beginning, I'm not going to count them out. Okay. I want to be hopeful too.
So Jake, before I let you go, before the third period gets started here, can you just give the people who are in chat, the people who are watching, can you give them an idea of why they should be tuning into @JakesTakesHockey on YouTube?
Well, he's the best YouTuber of all time. Is what they're saying. Yeah, that's what they say.
I said that too.
Yeah. No, I follow pretty much every Canucks game. I try to make a nice quick snippet of it, something to watch when you go to bed later, or just having a nightcap, something to laugh at, something to enjoy. So, yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up for me there.
Yeah, I do enjoy. I watch all your videos. I make sure I like and I comment and all that stuff because it's like I think me and you have talked about this a little bit. There's so many people out there who do these reviews of the games, and it's all the same. It's all the same analysis. It's all kind of very Sportsnet. And I'm not looking for Sportsnet on YouTube. I'm looking for Jake Takes Hockey on YouTube, and that's where I found you. Right. So
yeah, no, thanks, Matt. I really appreciate that.
Awesome, Jake. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of the game, and I'm sure we'll chat again soon.
I'll do my best. I'll be in chat trying to keep things up. Something, I'll be bugging you guys.
Have a good night, brother.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Jake's Takes Hockey, rocking live in your face. Jake's Takes Hockey. Did you see that? It was his face in real. You're not just seeing the text on the screen. You get to see his real face. Oh, man. Let's see. I'm trying to find the stat. Have the Canucks won a game this year when they've given up 4 goals? Let's see if I can find it here. More goals. I don't know. I can't find it. Third period's about to get underway here at Rogers Arena. Lining up at center ice, and the puck has been dropped. 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51. Puck is out of play at 52 seconds. Coconuts glow. Coconuts glow. Coconuts glow. No dang. Sorry. I like Bluey. No goal. I only do floor hockey, but haven't done it since like last year. Nobody showed up anymore, and my local scene kind of died. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, AJ. I used to play a little floor hockey too back in the day. Hashtag we not done, says Matt. You love to see that. Hashtag you love to see it. Goes back and lurk. Rangers win the game. Kevin K saying Canucks win 7-4. Yeah, they're going to score 6 goals in this period. And Matt's like, check, Kevin. Not much change between the first and second intermissions, with the Canucks behind by 3 goals, but 4-1. Denko seems to have settled down, but the offense having remained ice cold and dead. Laugh out loud. Toymaker, he was drafted by the Blazers. He's only 15, I think, maybe 16. He's already tall, just needs to fill out. He's a PPG D man who hits hard. Brian Sinclair, where are you located? Nothing is perfect. We are in Surrey. It's literally on the screen. Having said that, Rod, I think I saw this, and he asked the question, and then it popped up on the screen. So we're not going to give Brian too hard of it a time. AJ Dulis, it's 2020-21 all over again. Yep. Thanks, Rome, says Brian Sinclair. AJ Dulis, one good year, and we're optimistic. Next year, they suck. Yep. We need Dobby. My cat is cuter. Rod, oh yeah, oops. Laugh out loud. Let's go Vancouver Canucks. Fan base is split between Miller, EP40 debate. Fans are turning on each other now. Yep. They're going to eat each other alive. Yes, Leafs, says Zach. Toymaker, Canucks Nation, Civil War. I call being Iron Man. Either two things need to happen at this point. Either coaching change or a trade. Yeah. Claire's like, Kitty. Rome, Toymaker, yeah, I think the trade comes before anything else. Yep, I agree. AJ Juleson shouldn't be in the NHL. Probably, says Toymaker. Clicks are bad. Yep. Deaf in the locker room, click going on. Yep. Phil Di Giuseppe lays his man down. JT Miller loses the puck in the slot. Can't get a shot off. Yeah, Di Giuseppe with a big hit behind the net there. JT Miller hits his man. Hits his man again. Hits his man again. Can't come up with the puck, though. And then he chips it to the corner. And Forbert puts it all the way down the ice. Icing, Forbert! Forbert, I know you missed a lot of time this year and you haven't been playing much, but you have to remember the rules, bro. Smelly cat. I have the cat came back stuck in my head now. The cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. They thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just couldn't stay away. Giving me meow. Meow. Now it's really stuck in your head, isn't it? Claire, either Talk or Miller has to go, I think, but I'm not sure which. Claire, I agree. I think I agree. I'm starting to think that JT Miller needs to get traded. People's First Yukon, getting those rule books out for LA or for the Canucks. Russell, what you say is right. I hope we can another run, but I want the Blue Jackets to win a cup for Johnny Hockey, but never happened in my lifetime. But hopefully in other Columbus fans, laugh out loud. Hey, man, you never know. She's adorable. I love her so much. Russell, can I tell you, don't matter what with rules. Sorry, had to rock the boat. Emperor's like, we don't care about the rules, bro. We're winning. Who cares about your rules, man? You're not the boss of me. Rome, J6 Hockey, it's easy to see why. Love that cat, bro, says Rome about Jake's cat. We win yet, says Calvin? No, we haven't won yet. Music! I went to bed, hope they can come back, but I don't have the energy to watch the rest. Music, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Enjoy your sleep. Thank you for being here, Music. And we'll see you on Saturday against the Oilers, okay? I appreciate you being here. We need Dabby now, please. Josh Boma, how are y'all feeling, Canuckleheads? We feel fantastic. We're feeling great and strong and powerful. Jake's Takes Hockey. The cat is such a distraction, not gonna lie, laugh out loud. Not yet, Calvin. It's coming though, says Jake's Takes. Paslin, a roommate of mine's parents were friends of Colton Gillies' late uncle Clark Gillies. Okay, yeah. Small world, everyone. PP time, says Matt from the future. Canucks have the puck shot all the way down. Midnight Solar, one thing is funny. We are the least most talked team, Russ, in all of the NHL. Yeah. What is the deal with that? Columbus never gets any praise. Even when they're playing well, they don't get any praise. Here we go, big PP. This is it. It's going to happen. Puck dribbles to the net. Garland puts it all the way to the point. Hughes on the point. Puts it down low. DeBrusk puts it down. Garland. Puck gets intercepted on a pass. LA shoots it all the way down the ice. Demko stops it for Hughesy. People's First Yukon. We are not in the playoffs space. Yeah, we're not in a wild card spot right now. Midnight Solar. I feel with Canucks fans. Yeah, Midnight. We can get along here. Because I feel like you can understand us. Suter. I was like a no look behind the back pass to no one by DeBrusk. And now Hughes has got the puck in our zone. 41 seconds left to go in the power play. Hughes drops it for Besser. Besser leaves it for Miller on the blue line. Back up to Hughes high, and he fans on it. And then LA tries to pass it out for a breakaway, but luckily the LA player cannot receive the pass. Come on, Hughes, turn it up. Let's go. He turned it up. There it is. JT Miller skating in on the blue line, rips it around. Hronek off the bench, throws it on net. Just wide. LA collects the puck, shoots it out to the center ice, and Hronek collects the puck. 2-1-0. Power play is over. Just think of all the JT Miller chants over the past months for it to end in such enmity with silence in the arena. Just goes to show many stories truly don't get happy endings. Yeah. Huge win by the Oilers, says Barbershop. Toymaker PD for Crosby. Imagine the a rejuvenated Crosby on the Canucks. I would love to have Sidney Crosby on this team. Midnight Solar throws holy water on Elvis. Please, Elvis, just win us more games. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. We could use some of that holy water over here. Crosby wants to win. Why would he come to the Nucks? Barbershop. It's not funny. It's not funny. Connor Cale, Toymaker, not a chance. Yeah. Not a chance. True. Sidney Crosby's going to retire a Canuck. He's going to retire a Penguin. He'd rather retire a Penguin, and I wouldn't blame him. Probably not. It's just wishful thinking. Let's go, Vancouver Canucks! AJ Duelis, it's kind of obvious who the problem is. The guy who smashed his stick on the back of the net at his goalie, and the guy who's constantly drops F-bombs. Yep. I'm going to be positive for the rest of the game, I've decided. Music! Miller is out of here soon, and I'm here for it. Dude has checked out completely. Brian Sinclair, we have 0 chances, Jake. Connor Cahill saying 5-4 win in OT. AJ Duelis, it feels like COVID all over again. Where we have one great playoff run and then suck ass next year. Yeah, I can feel that. What's up, YouTube? Connor Cahill, this team to concede 3 times goals on 3 times shots and go 4 minutes a man up and not even shoot the puck. God damn it, this team is crap. so crap right now. Somebody's out the door soon. I watched all 3 Stanley Cup finals. I want a cup before I die. Passive Linen by Harry S. Miller, made popular by Fred Penner. Yeah. The cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. He thought he was a gunner. Smelly cat, smelly cat. Demko makes another save. More of a dump in, but Demko makes a save, and then the rebound goes to the side of the net. The cat is high for me, Linden. Whole team is just underachieving this year. Hoglander, Joshua Besser, PD Demko. Yep. They need a new coach, says People's First. AJ Dulles, even if we can make it, probably play the Jets and lose in 4. Yep. Oilers are killing it, says Brian Sinclair. Yeah, I saw they came back and won that one. We know this team responds well to coaching changes. It worked twice, but I doubt they can talk it. Yep. Barbershop saying the 4-3 Oilers win. Yep. What's the home record so far? Let's look up the Canucks home record so far. Oh, I'm doing the face. I'm doing the face. Okay, let's go over and look at this together, shall we? Canucks home record. Canucks currently out of a wild card spot. Their home record is 7-8-6. They're 7-8-6. Isn't that wild? They're 7-8-6 at home. Back to the bar. 2 Cinderella runs and 1 choke. Yep, that's a good way to describe the 3 runs there, Toymaker. 2011 was the choke, right? Canucks are winning this. Try to change my mind. Thanks, Jake, says Mike Torrance. Yes, against the Red Wings, says Connor Cahill. Is the game back on? Yes or no? Yes, the game is on. 12:43 left to go in the 3rd period. Jake's takes. Barbershop is such a roast. Yeah. Midnight Solar. We are friends now, Russell. Yeah. We are friends now, Midnight Solar. We have bonded. We've bonded over our pain. Yes, we are. You Penguins, don't remind me. Yeah, the Penguins have kind of had their way with you over the years, haven't they, Midnight Solar? Connor Gale at Russell. To answer your earlier question, we beat the Red Wings 5-4 in OT. The one game with in over 40 where we won a game giving up 4 goals. Okay, cool. There's the answer. We beat Detroit in overtime. May I? When you get Davi's dinner, can you give it to me so I can feed him on stream? Because the game sucks and I want to entertain the stream. Thank you. People's First, you gone. We need to be Edmonton and Toronto fans right now. Oh, nope. I don't care how bad the Canucks are. I will never cheer for Edmonton or Toronto. I can't. And then Zach, the Leafs fan, is like, go Vancouver, go! And I feel bad. Hey, Dubby, come here. Oh, what are you doing? Oh my God! Holy God. There you go, guys. Get some ASMR with Dobby. He's going to eat his dinner here. Dobby, can you put your feet up here? Up, up, up. Yep. Come on, up, up, up. There we go. Yep. There we go. Look at it. Look at the boy. He's eating his dinner. Oh, isn't it cute? There's nothing bad happening to the Canucks right now, is there? Oh, yes, Dobby. Oh, what a good boy. Look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. He's so happy. He's such a happy boy. This is how we entertain the stream when the Canucks are playing like poop. Oh, there's some more in there, Dobby. You want to lick it? Come on, Dobby, lick it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Good job, Dobberton. Yeah, what a good boy. What a good one. Hey, come here. Oh, yes. Oh, he just burped right in my face. He's so happy now? Oh, yes. What a good boy. Yeah, Dobby ASMR for you guys. Oh, what a good one, huh? Yeah, you go get some water now. Don't knock the lights over. Dobby nearly took my laptop right off the desk. AJ Duelist. Hey, Dobby, go, go, go. Get out of here. Don't do it again. I'm surprised the whole stream didn't shut down there. Great save, Demko. Zachary. If you're getting pissed off at your teammates, it's kind of clear you're the problem. Yep. Jake takes Augie C, being positive. And then Jake's like, bring back Bruce. Bruce, there it is. Bruce, there it is. AJ Duelist, who even on the coaching market? John Q, and that would be bad press. Yeah, especially here in Vancouver. I don't think they're going to get a good reaction from the fan base if they hire John Quenneville for multiple reasons. One, because he was involved in the covering up of a sexual assault of one of his players. And two, because he was the coach of the Chicago Blackhawks, who pooped all over the Canucks for years and years. Connor Gale at Jake Sedkaki. If I'm going to be disappointed, prefer to be sooner rather than later. Jake's Peoples vs. Yukon. Zachary, is Toronto in the playoffs? Yes or no? Currently, the Toronto Maple Leafs, yeah, I think they're leading their division. So yeah, the Maple Leafs are currently in a playoff spot. They have 28 wins. The Canucks have 19 wins. Oof. Back to the bar. Mike Torrance, that would be a good playoff series. Kings, Caps. Rome, AJ Duelist, Gallant, and Quenneville. Yeah, Gallant might not be a bad one. Connor Cale, I'm not kidding. I'd rather bring back John Tortorella at this rate. Yeah, can you imagine? Jake's takes, they should bring back Bruce half of the year and talk it the other half when they start playing bad to keep alternating. Yeah, can you imagine? Dobby, stop it. Come over here. Come on. Up. He is sick of the stream. Midnight Solar, are bad at home too. Oh, the Blue Jackets are bad at home. We are like Canucks too. Yep. What is the Jackets record at home? Let's see here. Oh, you're not that bad at home. You're actually really good at home. You're the opposite of us. You're 16-5-3 at home. You're on the road. That's where you're having troubles. Back to the bar. AJ Duelos, I would want John Q because I think he'd be worse for the situation. Boudreaux is available. And Rome's just laughing it up. Toymaker, McDavid yells at his teammates to dig the F in right now. Nugent Hopkins doesn't cry. Bully. Guys yell. It's normal. I think they're blowing up the JT thing out of proportion. I think the thing that's frustrating about JT Miller is he has not been playing well. And so for him to get on his teammates to play better when he's not himself playing well is just like, I think that's the frustrating part. Kings bringing it offside. Jake takes hockey. I honestly wouldn't mind seeing Bruce back. Maybe a good jolt. Bruce can coach remotely through Zoom sessions. Yeah, let's just get like someone to hold one of the tablets on the bench and we can just have Bruce on the bench. No freaking way I will ever cheer for those teams. I'd rather cheer for American teams to win as long as I like them. Yep. Dobby, look at that face. Dobby. Bug eyes. Yeah, he had the bug eyes. Dobby. Yeah, Dobby ASMR. WWW. Go Canucks, go, says Jake. Woo! Let's go Vancouver Canucks. People love this team, says Jake. If you turn Dobby upside down after eating, does he barf? No, but he burped for sure. He burped right in my face. Gary Wiseman, that's the positive spirit, Jake. And Jake's like, right? Gary's starting a party. It's now 5-1 for anyone who's still watching. And Emperor King is still here. Go, Kings, go! No worries, we can still do this. He's gone insane. Davi, back it up. Come here, right now. You are not going to destroy my stream setup. Come here. Lay down. You stay there. Ugh, says Matt from the future. Jazz. Oops, drop these on the way. He hasn't had Yes, he hasn't. Yes, I have lost my mind. Can't blame him. Nope. Desharnais shoots it. Listen, I feel this man's pain. Rome's like, 6-1, anyone? 6-1. Can we make it 6-1? Should I quickly change all the color of the stream? I'll pull a Hachiko and change it into a LA Kings stream. Matt, will a jersey be thrown on the ice? That's a good question. Let's put that as a whole question. Will a jersey be thrown on? Oh, no, let's change it. Would you throw your jersey on the ice tonight? No, Zach doesn't think so. The Bubble Vegas Knights had Jared Gallant coaching them. That relentless attack was insane. I think Gallant is available. Gerard Gallant. I like the sounds of that. Gary Wiseman, not sure why we're surprised our team name rhymes with sucks. That is true. Jazz is like Dobby. And People's First Yukon is like Dobby. And Mike Torrance is like ugh. And then Canucks fan 95. Well, I'm done for the night. And then Canucks fan 94 goes and chugs his bottle of tequila. Rome, he's got Dobby and his wife to keep him sane. Yep. Although Dobby does kind of drive me insane too. Proof Jake is cursed. Team has given up. Tocchet has given up. Just end the game and end someone's contract. What a goddamn disgrace. Jake's, but there's 8 minutes left, Canucks fan. Don't want to stay and for the comeback. People's First. I think we're all done tonight. Specifically throw Miller's jersey. Yep. Jason J. Well, one positive note, they shouldn't be any riots this year. Yep. No riots this year. I mean, you never know. Maybe we riot after the end of the regular season. Have a regular season riot. Canucks fan 94. No, I like my jersey. To think this team made the second round, won the Pacific Division, won many amazing games, and here we are now. What changed, people? We don't have Lindholm, we don't have Zadorov, we don't have Ian Cole. The Canucks offense seems to have just completely dried up. Hachiko, I'm poor. I would never willing to throw a jersey on the ice in this economy. That is a good point. Tyler Myers going to the bench limping. Makes it back to the bench under his own power, though, so that's good. Desharnais shoots the puck in for center, even though he had two guys on the rush with him that he could have passed to. Jake's takes. I would actually be surprised if someone threw the jersey on the ice tonight. A Miller one. Miller, Midnight Solar. I mean, it's better than getting a smoke bomb happen in a Flyers game before. Than a smoke bomb happen in a Flyers game before. Throwing a jersey on the ice solves nothing. Toymaker, good question. I want them to, but no jersey will be thrown. Let's go King, says Noah Dang. Then Connor Gale says, just don't bother going. Rome, I think last jersey thrown was back in the Boudreaux days. Yep. Which was stupid. Emperor King goes back into the shadows. I see you after the next goal. Yay. And then Emperor King's just like. And then the King's scoring is like. What do you think about that? Are you excited that the King scored? Oh, Gary Wiseman, if I was at the game, that would already be $200 down the drain. I'm not throwing a $200 away in my jersey. Yeah, that is true. An Emperor King getting Jake to laugh. I would throw a fish, however. Yeah, Gary, do you just like keep fish in your pants or something? You're just like, ha ha! Jake's takes hockey. Good point, Gary. Laugh aloud. Not worth your money. Truth. Connor, Canucks fan forever. Despite what happened in Chicago, I would be willing to give Joel Quenneville a chance. Midnight Solar, ref, you can't do that. This is why I want the toughest team in the league for games like this. We can't beat them, but we can beat them. Right? Canucks fan 94. He's basically has a winning record with every team he was coach of. Yep. Connor Gill at Canucks fan 94. Even looking past that, his last couple of seasons were bad after they fired him. Oh, the smoke bomb. Was there a smoke bomb that went off in the game? I didn't hear about that one. Rome, I would never trust Quenneville as a coach. Connor Cahill, true, but when he went to Florida, he was back to his winning record. Yeah. And then I think he left the team in Florida once all the stuff came out, right? Jason J, throwing the jersey on the ice sends a message to someone, management, players, coach, etc. KGZ, what was Susie's game misconduct for? Did he get a game misconduct? I didn't even see that. Linda Bolton, welcome. Hi, Linda Bolton, welcome. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Why are you so happy, Linda? Share some of your happiness with us. Linda, why are you so happy? Rome, bring back a Canucks jersey. I'll bring a Canucks jersey from Timo for $3.99 to throw that on the ice. Yeah, because remember what I said to you guys. I used to actually bring an extra hat to Canucks games on my hip. And then if there was a hat trick, I would go, whoo, but it never actually happened. So Jake's takes, the goal whip a fish trick. That's a mouthful. Demko got knocked down. He's up, but they got no stick right now. Got Forbert and Desharnais out there. And Demko with no stick makes a save. Good save. Jake's happy too. Midnight Solar. Yeah, Russell, a smoke bomb is a device that produces smoke instead of exploding. Smoke bombs were thrown onto the ice during the Flyers game, which led to the game being stopped. Oh, did that happen tonight? Oh, that's wild. Yeah, I know what a smoke bomb is. Okay, since this game is crap, I'm going to tell you guys a story about smoke bombs. So my dad and my uncle used to be little crazy guys back in the day. They grew up in Winnipeg, and they figured out what the recipe is to make smoke bombs. And so my uncle was making a smoke bomb recipe in his bedroom when there was an accident, and the entire smoke bomb concoction went off all at once, and it literally filled the entire room. All they did was open up the window. And the crazy part is literally the next day was when a real estate agent was coming over to view the house, and my uncle set off an entire batch of smoke bomb in his room. It was and so like he's literally like hanging out the window, like cough, cough, cough. And then finally, when everything calmed down, my grandma Gorner, comes in. She washes all the walls to make sure everything's clean for the real estate the next day. And then when they actually sell the house and move out, they remove all the furniture. And it was like you could see the exact lines of all the furniture because the smoke had gotten in there. Hilarious. What kid in their right mind is building smoke bombs in their bedroom? That's my uncle. He's still a shit disturber. Let's go Vancouver Canucks as People's First Yukon. Hughes only one pulling his weight. Yeah, Barbershop, you're right. Quinn Hughes, his interview after the last game, he was pissed. He had enough of all the crap going on behind the scenes. I hope for his sake he's not speaking to the media later. Yeah, they don't deserve him. Look at how empty this stadium is now. Canucks fan 94. But like I said, the incident in Chicago is the only thing that's keeping him from get hired. Yeah. Truth. Yeah, if that hadn't happened, he would still be in the NHL, no doubt. Avs are out of the playoffs. Is that true? Did they lose tonight? They're out of a playoff spot? I don't think they've updated the standings yet. Midnight Solar, that was 2008 against the... Oh, okay. I want Gerard Gallant or Bruce. That's it. KGZ, tough game to watch in person. Oh, yeah, KGZ's at the game. I forgot. Oh, KGZ. That is not the game you want to be at. Toymaker, well, I'm a hit the fart sack. I'm pretty tired. Have a good one, Russell. See you later, Toymaker. Thanks for stopping by again. Hopefully the next game is better. Throw a beer on ice. I'm still drinking. Connor Cahill, I was in RA for the New Jersey Devils game. A decision I've regretted ever since. Ooh, I like stories. Did you like that story, Emperor? Was it good enough? ND get banned on N9. No, thank you. Hey, Dobby, come here. Dobby, come here. Dobby, come here. Come on. Come to you. Oh, yes. What a nice boy, huh? Oh, my goodness. See? Does this make you feel better now, everyone? Seeing my nice fluffy boy? Oh. See, this is why I'm not crazy. Because my dog loves me. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, you're a cute boy. How jealous are you guys right now? You may go now. That's the last time you guys get to see Dobby tonight. We'll get him on again, I'm sure. How many minutes in the game? I think we are with it's like 2 minutes left to go. 2.5 minutes. Laugh out loud. Great story, Russ. Thank you. Let's pull Demko out of that. Yeah, pull Demko. Gary Wiseman, there's always one uncle who's a psychopath, a pyromaniac. Yeah, and it is definitely my Uncle Lorne. Connor Gale, even Garland and DeBrusque lately, they're starting to capitulate far into the pits of despair and misery. Somebody is dragging the team down with them. Yep. Kyle Burrows, look at that little guy, former Vancouver Canuck. The crowd is booing. Yep. Canucks fan 94. But then again, if Stan Bowen can come back to the NHL, so can Quenneville. Yep. Midnight, so I've seen uglier games for the Jackets, but I don't think about it. Yeah. I like to block those memories out of my mind. Only a few are booing, says KGZ. KJ Brazzy. People's First Yukon. Thank you for having us, Russell Holiday. You're very welcome, People's First. It's always fun having you here. Canucks fan forwards. Dobby. I still need to go see a game. May just fly as it's cheaper than driving now. Yep. Oh, I bet it's louder, but the microphones don't pick up all the noise. Oh, Connor, KJ's actually at the game. We're getting live reporting from inside the stadium. Just a minute and 6 seconds left to go in the game. People's first Yukon, Dobby. Either that or there aren't many left in the seats. Yep, Dobby. Big Dog. This is why I'm not crazy. Dobby do. Midnight Solar. But Russ, a smoke is good against if a home intruder comes, though. Yeah, that is true. He was just trying to build up some defense for the house so that if anyone broke into the house, he could just throw a smoke bomb and then disappear into the shade. Just like Emperor King when the LA Kings are not scoring. And Sherwood gets a penalty. Oh, Lord, save us. AJ Jones, how are people not throwing stuff? We have a Demko problem. Man, I don't even know if you can blame Demko on this one. The sky is falling in Vancouver. Thanks for the stream, Russ. Don't think I could have watched this game alone. Yep, that's why we're here. Smash that like button, says Matt. There it is. That's the end of the game. Praise be to the end of the game. Oh, mercy me. Luckily, it's only 5-1. Connor Cahill, AJ Julius, because many have already left. Yep. Rod, I love my Canucks jersey. I love them. They make me so happy. I love cheering for the Canucks. They are so awesome. I am so thrilled. Sorry, I read that with the wrong tone. I read it like you meant it, but I should read. I love my Canucks jersey. They make me so happy. I love cheering for the Canucks. They are so awesome. I am thrilled. That's better. Connor Cahill. Rod, you must be new here. Emperor King, thanks for being here. Midnight Solar. In 2011, I went to bed because the Blue Jackets was hot garbage when they were record was 29, 46, and 7. I went to bed on that day. Yep. AJ Julius, you can't even blame Demko. Even besides like Quinn and Garland don't care. Yes, I changed my pick. Jake Takes Hockey. What an awesome game, Emperor King. Glad to have you here tonight. And Emperor King is having a good time, laughing it up. Yep. Yes, indeed. I'm not, there's no preamble. This is just Dustin. What the heck was that?
Man, I just... Oh. Woof.
That
was bad.
I feel like you were wearing a jersey earlier. Did you throw it on the ice?
It's down there in the corner.
If you were at the stadium, it would be on the ice then, I guess.
Oh man, I'd be close tonight. Like I've never been that fan. I've never been that guy, but holy, something is wrong with this team. Like something is seriously wrong. You get 5 power plays and you trot out 5 different power play 1 lineups in the same game. You are out of answers as a coach. You are out of answers as a team. I mean, what the hell is going on? Like, what is going to happen? I'm what are you feeling over there, man? Like, what do you think is like this is just so different than last year. And something's got to give, right? Like there's got to be a change made.
It feels very similar now that I think about it to the year after Bubble Demko. Because we remember we had that, beauty run. Demko played out of his mind, almost beat Vegas all on his own. And then the next year, it was just like this after that. The whole team had COVID. There was injuries. There was so many things going wrong. It just felt like there was absolutely nothing that could go right for the Canucks at this point. And that's how it's starting to feel right now. Like it just feels like the entire team is in shambles. There's no continuity. Nobody knows how to play with each other. And it's one of those things too, where we talk about Tyler Myers a lot when he's trying to do too much. That's when he ends up doing really dumb stuff. And I feel like everyone is trying to do the Tyler Myers way and they're trying to do too much.
Yeah, I mean, everyone wants to win. It's not like these guys don't want it. It's just they are so broken that they have no idea how to channel the emotion. They are gripping the sticks super tight. Every play looks overthought. They can't get simple shots through from the D. They can't get a wrist shot through. That one from Susie towards the end of the game before he got booted for the misconduct there. It's just a wrist shot, but it goes off the shaft of the stick, like of the guy right in front of him. Like, how can you not get that by the guy? Like, just find a hole.
What did he get kicked out for too? I don't even know.
Just pushing the issue too much after the whistle, kind of beaking off too much and trying to start a fight in a game that's over. Ref was just getting him out of there before he started a bench brawl.
Well, we got I don't know if you saw, we had Midnight Solar in chat tonight. This Canucks fans are like my family. So Columbus Blue Jacket fans feel pain and so do the Canucks fans. So we're getting along really well tonight.
Yeah, it is a conundrum. I usually, even when the team is losing, usually you can find some sort of answer or reason, or this team is missing this core player or something. But this team, for whatever reason, still no identity. No one wants to take the lead and be the guy. Other than Quinn Hughes, all the players wearing letters on their jerseys aren't leading. Definitely not on the ice, so I don't know what they're saying in the locker room to get these guys motivated, but clearly it's not working, as we see getting out 2 games in a row to 3-0 deficits in the first period. That's just not good enough. Given the talent that's on this team and the cap that we pay, like we're a cap maximum team. We're not a cap floor team, and we're playing like a cap floor team. It's ridiculous. At some point, like, where is Aquilini? Where is Alvin? Where's Rutherford? Where are these guys? Like, it's radio silent from anyone. Before it was, oh, Miller or Petey, take your pick. They're both on the trade table. And now it's like all quiet on the Western Front. And I don't understand if maybe Miller is like, I don't know if you saw Miller's interview today, but he just has this smack of arrogance that is really hard to shake. And it feels like maybe he has blocked a trade already, and he's mad because he has a no trade clause. The team's mad because he is not helping the team right now, and he's playing without any heart because he feels the team's given up on him, so he's now giving up on the team. I don't know what's going on. I'm just grasping at straws because there has to be some sort of answer for this.
Luke Flyswatter has a question for you. Do you think the changes in the assistant coaches caused this? Because that's something you've talked about a little bit.
I think it's definitely a problem. This team is starting to look a lot like the Tocchet coach team in Tampa Bay when he had his first head coaching gig.
Yep.
Where they really struggled hard to generate offense and be creative, and he stifled the creativity. I don't know if that's the exact answer. I think it's definitely an issue when it comes to the offensive structure that this team trots out. I've made a point of saying how predictable they are to play against, and until they have to play desperate, when they start to go off the playbook, that's when they generate more dangerous chances. But with their constant dump and chase and playing it back to the middle, it's really tough to not blame the coaching for a lot of the offensive failures.
After our update about the Abbey Canucks, obviously you had Sammy Blais and Nate Smith both getting back-to-back games, 2 goals. Are we starting to think of maybe replacing some of these young guys with some veteran presence, maybe bring a little bit of stability to it? Like, is it feasible to bring up one of these guys from Abbotsford?
Well, I'm pretty shocked that someone like Klimovich wasn't brought up when he was on a heater to start the year, and I think he's maybe starting to feel a little disheartened as well. He's falling off a little bit. He's still got a couple of assists, but not scoring as much as he was. I'd love to see Linus Karlsson up here with the way he's playing right now in the AHL. I mean, anything to get these guys going. Someone young, someone who's going to rush the puck and drive the play and drive the front of the net and play the hard ways. I just don't see anyone on this team willing to go for it. And another question, like a weird question here. Have you noticed that the LA Kings have like a 3D raised decal on their helmet?
Yeah,
for
isn't that
their
wild?
ad? Does that seem like an unfair, dangerous advantage in scrums and fights and things?
Yeah, they were
in
talking about
the
that in
modern
chat
NHL?
tonight. Yeah, isn't that wild? Like, I don't know how you can get away with that. Like, it's not safe to have these sharp letters on the side of your helmet raised. Like, if you punch that, you can cut yourself way more easily than if you're just punching like a regular helmet, right?
So makes a little more sense why maybe Desharnais was reluctant to throw any punches in his fight with Jeannot, because I wouldn't want to be chucking my knuckles at that thing. Like, good Lord.
What's that free advertising, right? If you punch it properly, you end up getting the ad like stamped into your hand like a brand, and you can walk around with your fist like that, right?
Yeah, and about 42 stitches to go with it.
Yeah. How many Canucks do you think got into the 3 stars tonight?
Absolutely none.
The boys in Vancouver got it right again. We got Turcotte as the number 1 star, 2 goals and an assist. Kempe with a goal and assist, the 2nd star, and Fiala with a goal and an assist with the 3rd star. So a sweep, no surprise there at all in any way, shape, or form.
Nope, no siree.
Any Canucks ended up positive? I think a couple of them did. I believe Garland and Suter are the only positive players on the Canucks. Yeah, Garland's a +1. Suter's a +1. DiGiuseppe is a -3. Brock Besser is a -3. JT Miller is a -2. Forbert -2. Tyler Myers -2.
It was a rough night. Collective -16 for the team. Woohoo!
JT Miller or Brock Besser only played 13:38 tonight.
Yeah.
They spread the the top point minutes guy on forward for the Canucks tonight was Elias Pettersson. 20 minutes and 39 seconds he played tonight, more than any other player on forward. And then Quinn Hughes played half the game. He played 29-26.
Just when you think his minutes are going to get limited, Susie gets booted and then Myers gets hurt.
Yeah, Hronik played 22. And then, did Myers leave the game? Did he come back, or was he gone for the rest of the game?
No, I think he called it a night after that one.
Yeah. I'm asking all these questions because I literally stopped watching the game and I was just playing with chat at that point. So
I do not blame you. I was just I was literally watching the clock go down and down and down.
Okay, the Canucks out-hit LA 22-12.
Again, great, but you can't. If hits were goals, awesome. we'd be winning every game.
Sherwood only had 3 of those hits, which is surprising.
It doesn't translate to offense, unfortunately, and you see it sometimes. I've started to notice a trend with some of the guys. Höglander does it. Myers kind of did it tonight. Sometimes now they're going out of their way to try and play the body when they should be focusing on the puck.
Mm-hmm.
Myers behind the net on that 5th goal. should have probably focused on the puck instead of trying to hit Jeannot. There's been a number of times where you kind of see a player second guess whether he should go for the puck or go for the hit, and they're erring on the hit side, and that I've noticed takes away a lot of our speed, and we are losing some puck battles because we're making the wrong choices going into the battle. I'd like to see us giving up on the hit a little bit more and playing the puck more often and taking control and using some of our speed. It's all well and good to throw a hit when the hit is there, but if you're going out of your way, we see it with Juleson a lot where he overcommits to a hit and then he gets burned.
Mm-hmm.
When forwards do it, they don't quite get burned as much because it's usually on the forecheck, so it's in the offensive zone. But what it does is it kills any offensive momentum that you have going, and the puck comes back, sometimes odd man rush or whatever, but it's a trend that I'd like to see maybe stop. It's probably one of the biggest red flags, I guess you could say, with that hitting style and the over defensive style of hockey.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta say, okay, that hit's not there, the angle's not there. If I have to change my lane, my skating lane, to make the hit or take a step out of my way to hit that when the puck is going the opposite way, I should be going to the puck first. I should always be thinking puck first and then body second. And it's something that I think they're getting a little backwards right now.
Oh, I think it's one of those things too, as a player, you want to think that when you go to throw a hit, that as long as you take your man, like if I hit a guy and we both go down, that's fine. As long as the rest of my team is covering properly. And the problem is that the team behind them is not covering properly. And so you end up hitting your guy, taking him out, but then it's a 2-on-1 going back the other way anyways.
Yes, and this team, for whatever reason, it's one step forward, two steps back. I mean, we get a goal from our captain, again, trying to spark the team, and we feel like there's some momentum, and then immediately give up power play goal. We can't keep doing that to ourselves. It's really difficult to, as we've heard Tocchet say recently, get consistent and stay in the game. If you're not ready to go and you're getting behind, we've been playing from behind all season, and I think now we're starting to see that wear on the team. We've talked about this. Both of us have said it, and I was adamant about it. We cannot play the entire season from behind. It is exhausting, and these guys look exhausted. They don't look like they know. They don't look ready to come out and play the game because in their minds, I feel like they already feel behind before they even drop the puck.
Well, the other thing I question too, and I understand the idea of playing a goaltender after they get a shutout, because obviously Kevin Lankin gets the shutout in Toronto, and they come back to him in Winnipeg. Why don't we do what we talked about? Enough of this deciding who's going to play, go back to back to back. Because Demko looked so rusty to start tonight, and he was just thrown to the wolves, right? So he's not going to be able to do his Demko thing and rob someone and steal a game for you when he hasn't played in 7 days, right? Like, you need to just go back to back to back. It doesn't matter. The schedule for the rest of the year is Edmonton, it's going to be Lankinen. The next game is going to be Demko. And it doesn't matter how you're playing. We're just going to go boop, 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 all the way through the rest of the season. Because that's the only way I think they're going to get Demko moving again. Because right now it looks like he is out to lunch with, keeping his consistency up because he doesn't play every other night.
I would agree with some of that. I would err more on Demko should play 3 games and Lankinen plays 1 for the rest of the season. Demko gets paid $5.5 million to be our starting goaltender. If he is healthy, then he should be starting the majority of the games. To start Lankinen back to back against Toronto and Winnipeg, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yes, I get it. Lankinen held us in the first month and a half of this season. Without him, we would not even be close to a sniff of a wild card spot right now. We'd be hanging out with Buffalo at the bottom of the barrel. However, he was a steal. He was a diamond in the rough. We got very lucky. Yes, his metrics said he would be able to play high caliber hockey and he's a really good goalie, but what he was able to do, no one projected. And we can't get rose-colored glasses in the sense of, okay, now he's a starting goaltender. He's never been a starting goaltender. He caught lightning in a bottle for a couple months, and now our guy is supposed to be healthy. So if he's our guy, then you go to your guy and let him ride it out. He's going to have a few bad games, but you got to let him ride it out so he can get better. Like you said, get the rust off, get going, get the body moving. And that is, if he's healthy, then that should be the way he's utilized. That's what he's paid to do. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Can't get much more worse than it is right now, right?
Please, for the love of God, don't say that.
Knock on wood.
Next thing you know, Rick Toggett's been fired and Mark Messier has been hired as the next coach for the Vancouver Canucks.
Let's go through some of the Canucks forwards too, right? The Brock Besser, no shot. Connor Garland, no shot. JT Miller, no shot. Niels Hoglander, 3 shots. Jonathan Leckmacki, 2 shots. Suter, 2 shots. And then Sherwood and Bluger both without a shot, right? Pedersen had 3 shots as well, right? So you got Hoglander and Pedersen with the most shots in the game, tied with Susie and Hughes with 3 apiece. And you have a game where Connor Garland and Brock Besser don't get a single shot on net. How do you ever expect to win a game?
That's part of that offensive structure we've been talking about. It doesn't matter who you're playing against. You can find ways to shoot the puck on the net. I don't care who you are. I don't care what level of hockey you play. I don't care how difficult the defense is. I don't care how the league, apparently league-wide scoring or shots attempts are down. It's all about this shooting percentage and high scoring chances. I don't think so. Look at what Winnipeg did to us the other day. It was just pedal to the metal and don't stop until you can't hear them crying anymore.
I'm just starting to think the Canucks are too slow.
They have no fire. It doesn't even matter if they're fast or not. If you don't care, if you have no emotion or no skin in the game, like it feels like they could care less. They're just out there cashing a paycheck, and it's an awful look, and it's really frustrating as a fan, especially the home crowd. For the amount you pay for a ticket to go to those games, oh my God, I'd be appalled.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, one of my coworkers, her parents were at the game tonight, and it was, I guess they bought like some kind of a ticket pack where you get like 3 games or something like that. But she's like, we spent way too much money on these tickets. Every time we go, they lose. And it's like, yeah, because they can't buy a win at home. Like I think after tonight, they're like 6-9-8 or something like that at home. Like it's something insane, right? It doesn't even make sense at this point.
Well, and I have a theory too with the high percentage of corporate clients that are in the stands of Rogers Arena. Why don't we send the club seats up to the upper level and bring all the real fans down to the lower bowl instead of all these guys in suits that don't cheer and sit on their hands? That's something that I've wondered.
I'd be down for that.
They're not even watching the game anyways. They're talking or having drinks and stuff. So put them in the upper bowl. Make it really nice up there. Put some nice suites up there. They can have their business meetings and talk and whatever. Be nice and quiet. And then everyone down low, the families, the real fans, the rowdy fans can be nice and loud and cheer on the team and actually try and get these boys going, because someone's got to do something.
Canucks are 7-9-6 at home now.
That's horrible. When was the last time we were that? Rogers Arena used to be scary to come play in. People hated to come here, and now it's just sad.
Okay, number 1, ban Jeff Patterson from doing interviews of the Canucks. You need to revoke his media pass. I'm trying to think of who. I think the only one I want them having to ask questions like Ian McIntyre, despite the fact that he stole my Trevor Lynn interview, so that's saying a lot. And then Dan Murphy, and that's it. Everyone else is banned from doing interviews with the Canucks from now on.
I mean, haven't the Canucks already kind of done that?
They have gotten rid of a lot of people too.
They don't even fly the media on the plane anymore. That they have to do their own thing. Like,
Yeah.
they've.
Well, I think
they've,
part of that too is Sportsnet has gotten really cheap over the years too. So I think that Sportsnet had to deal with the Canucks, and then Sportsnet's not picking up their end of the bargain now. So
yeah. Well, I think it's a combination of bean counters.
Yeah.
Not wanting to spend any money.
Why do you need to be at the game when you can just watch it on television?
Well, that's what streaming's for now. God.
Edmonton Oilers roll into town on Saturday. After a big win today.
Holy Lord, help us if we start the game like we did tonight against the Edmonton Oilers.
How can it
the
go
way
any
they're
different?
rolling right now? McDavid won't have. He'll have 3 hat tricks in the first period. If I'm sorry, but that's just the truth. If we play like we played tonight, it will not be pretty.
No, I can't imagine so. If they put out the same effort that they did tonight, then it could easily be a 10-0 game.
Yeah. And I would not have said that last year.
Oh, it's like normally I'd say Canucks logic says the Canucks should win big on Saturday, but I don't even think Canucks logic can save this team at this point.
There's no logic anymore.
No. Just pain.
It makes no sense. Just pain. just pain.
Oh, there's got to be if you had to choose between Gallant or Quenneville, who you bringing in as the new coach?
Oh, I really like Gerard Gallant. I think he's a player's coach. I think the last couple times he got let go, he was done a little dirty. He was let go early. I think the success of the teams that he was let go from, he had the most to do with them continuing on. So I'd really like to see him in. Quenneville, obviously, there's the controversy that comes with that. But I believe, I don't know. I don't want to be the team to give him the second chance, but if someone is going to, he's obviously a great coach. And there were many hands in that controversy and things that went with it as a head coach. I don't know if he necessarily could have handled it the right way. It's a tough situation. Who knows? There's tons of questions, but you can't deny his ability to coach a hockey team. However, with that comes a lot of forgiveness, and it depends on how far our fans and organization are willing to forgive. So just given that, that puts Gallant above for me. But again, I really just don't think this group of players deserves another head coach. I think there needs to be some trades made before anything to send a message to the locker room. Be that moving a Brock Besser or moving Niels Höglander or Tyler Myers or someone on the blue line. Like something's got to give here, and it's got to be something that makes some noise to get these guys to wake up, because they are sleeping on the ice right now.
Do you think I maybe should offer the Canucks a tissue for their issue before, right? Like, and then they use the tissue and cry all their pain out.
Yeah. Well, they might need a pad because they can't seem to handle the first period.
Yeah, that's true. We gotta have this sit down and have the talk. So when you get to a certain age, your body starts changing. You get a first period.
Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret. It's me, the Canucks.
Oh, okay, Dustin. Before I let you go, is there any hope you can leave for chat?
Lots of teams go through slumps like this. We are a winning streak away from not even talking about it. I know something will change. I have faith in this management group. I just don't know if it's going to necessarily be the change that we want as fans or expect as fans. But when that change comes, we all need to kind of get on board with it, because we all can see right now is not working.
Yeah.
So whatever happens, happens. And we just need to keep being there for our guys as best we can, even when they're struggling, because at the end of the day, they do want to win. They're professionals. I'm sure it's weighing on them as much as it weighs on us as fans. I'm in a better mood when the Canucks win. I know that a lot of my friends are in better moods when the Canucks win. It makes it harder the next day when they lose, but brighter days are coming. We have too much talent. There's too many pieces here to completely burn it to the ground, but we need our management or coaches to figure something out and figure it out fast.
All right, buddy. Enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll talk again on Saturday.
Sounds good, man.
Dustin Boydell, everyone, bring us just a little bit of hope at the end of this. So hopefully his words ring true and we can get some changes coming up in here. Okay. It is what it is, I guess. It's one of those things tonight, eh? It's a is what it is kind of a night. Ah, mercy me. Oh man. Okay. Emperor King, it was good night. Russell, I don't mind the Canucks, just Sharks. I like to chirp them. Have a good night. Yeah, thanks for being here, Emperor. Mike Torrance, Chief let the team get burnt. Yeah. Chef let the team get burnt. Yeah. AJ Julius, I will say if PD is one of those who's traded, people will turn Miller to the new Messi. Yeah, I could see that. The Canucks fan 94, the only reason I can think of Alvin and Rutherford being silent is because they must be have something planned behind the scenes. Ooh, they're conniving behind the scenes. I like the sounds of that. Midnight Solar Night, guys. It was nice to meet you, everyone. Russell and Dustin. Yeah, see you later, Midnight. Nice to have you. AJ Julius, if PD is one of those who's traded, people will turn Miller into Messier. Yep. Thanks, Mods and Russ, says Mike Torrance. You're very welcome. Have a good night, Midnight. Midnight Solar, good night. People's First Yukon, possibly both. Miller, go to Yukon. Yeah, we could send Miller to the Yukon. I think a trade comes before a coaching change. Thank you for the stream, Russell. You're very welcome. Rome at People's. It hasn't gotten to that point yet for me. I want to see a trade first. Yeah. Gosh, this team is the best at losing. Yep. Rome, People's First Yukon. Tocchet is still the reigning Jack Adams. He didn't forget about coaching overnight, but there are things about him that start to irk me. Yep. Brian Sinclair, see you Saturday. See you later on Saturday, Brian. Nice to have you. Stan C, got to start calling Tocchet the new bald fraud. I like the new bald fraud. Rome, Rutherford and Tocchet are baddies. He won't, buddies. He won't fire Tocchet unless Aquilini demands it. Yeah, I could see that too. Let's see. Is Kepner live? Kepner is live. Okay. Luke Fleischauer, damn, the players should know how to play hockey by now. RE hitting and playing the puck. They apparently don't. Rome, whatever problems are plaguing this team, they need to be resolved. Drew Richards, completely agree. Demko has to be given a chance to be the guy. Demos Stanky wouldn't let this happen. I attended one of those losses. Dad asked one games I went to. The two guys in front of me were just flexing their season tickets on their phones all game. Yep. Their power play is indicative of the team is not cohesive. Yeah. Like, why are you even at the game? Stan C, I was going to buy tickets for the game tonight, but instead I gave my money away at Park Casino in 15 minutes. Yep. When I go to games, I'm glued to action. Yep. AJ Duelist, the game today is way different from a game in the 70s and 80s at the Pacific Coliseum. Luke Flyswatter, I've been to a couple of games sitting in the front of the TV is so convenient. Yep. Why be disappointed for $200 when you can be disappointed for free? Correct. Demo, Canucks is going to beat the Oilers and then get bodied the next game. I'm calling it. Okay, Demo. I'm holding you to that. Make sure that we see ya. Canucks beat the Oilers and then get bodied. Yep, exactly. Oilers let down game after tonight's epic win. Canucks got a chance. Yep. Luke Flyswatter, laugh out loud, talking about new coaches now. Yep. Gerard Gallant. We play the Oilers twice in a week. Yep, we sure do. 0-2. There it is. Joe Quenville. Gallant. What about Bruce? Bruce, there it is. We want Bruce. We want Bruce. Come on, everyone. We want Bruce. Batman's gonna save us. Yes. Can we put the bat light on? Yes. Elaine V. Mark Crawford. Elaine retired. Did he? Oh my God. I don't want Brock to go. Yeah, me neither. We need Bam Bam back. Bring him out of retirement. Bam Bam Bieksa. We wild carding again. Let's go. Yeah, we're fighting for a wild card spot. For our wild card spot lives. AJ Duelis, if PD is traded because of Miller, the fan base will hate Miller. Yep. AJ, especially if Pettersson lights it up in this new team. Demo says, thank you, Dustin. Paragolfer Pro Dustin says, thanks, chat. Have a great night. PD is the wrong player to deal. I agree, AJ. Rome, thanks, Dusty. You keep us grounded, bro. Drew Richards, thanks, Dusty. Great segment. Always good night. Crying session at 3 a.m. Be there. Yep. Have a good night, everyone. Good hanging out with y'all. Thanks for being here, Demo. We'll see you on Saturday. Rome says, goodbye, Demo. Good night, says Demo. I'm glad I got here. Drew Richards. Hashtag at least we got a timeout. People, I am cry. Good night, guys. Don't cry too hard. Hachiko, hopefully Tockett's takeaway isn't the timeouts don't work. Drew's laughing it up too. I like that one. The thing is, we have great players. Marmalade. AJ Duelis, I just think the locker room is so split to where one half take PD's side and one half takes Miller's side. Yeah. I wouldn't blame Besser leaving in July. Why stay? Yeah, it's a good point. Okay, everyone. Yeah. 5-1 Canucks lose in embarrassing fashion, of course. Kempner Canucks is live, so make sure you hop on over. Go check him out. I'll put a link to his stream in here. How about that? He's got his friend Jake on tonight. Me and Kempner both having Jake's on. Copy. And then I go over here. Okay, I swear I'll get you guys this. Yep. And then here. Come on, internet. Okay, here it is. Okay, here it is, everyone. I'm putting the link to Jake Kempner Canucks. So if you guys want, go check out Kempner Canucks. He is live right now. These are dark times for the Canucks. Russell, tonight we witnessed a true example of a team that has fractured down the middle. Things will not get better if the team remains the same. Zoe, like and subscribe. No rules involved. Connor Gill, better expect changes happen soon. Yeah. Zoe's already gone. AJ Duelis, question. Wasn't the word on Miller only accepts a deal to the Rangers? I think he's got like a few teams on his list. I think he's got a limited trade list. So I think the Rangers plus a couple other teams. Okay, everyone. It was fun having you guys in chat, keeping me sane. I appreciate every single one of you for being here. Again, we will be live on Saturday for the Edmonton Oilers game. So make sure you tune in. We'll be live at 6:40 as usual. Yeah. What else do I have to say? I don't think I have anything else to say. Yeah, my name is Russell Holiday. This is Nothing is Perfect, and make sure that you make good choices.